Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you were looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, then you have come to the right place. We are opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down and make it as easy to understand as possible. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of our series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win that item at an extremely discounted rate. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune into the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at noon, 3, or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen when your specific break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Some of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or open live on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points toward specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. The moment you have been waiting for has come. Let's break some signed memorabilia.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Ultimate Autographs live break room. Welcome back for our third show of the. I should actually say fourth show of the day.
Fourth show of the day.
The After Dark show. Our third show.
Hard show.
You can tell that we were really busy during our breaks. I forgot to take down the dice roll. So, guys, we had an awesome 12 p.m. show. Let's continue that momentum for the 3 o'clock show. Get some new series in the room for the guys at 6 p.m. because we are right on the doorstep. The Diamonds.
Yeah.
We have 5 boxes left in the Diamonds. Mike Evans, Speedflex, and TJ Watt. 5 boxes left. Mike Evans, Speedflex, TJ Watt. 2 headliners, one of them being a Speedflex future Hall of Famer, Mike Evans. The Vault, down to 6 boxes, and we have a George Kittle Speedflex. And tell me if you heard this name again. TJ Watt, also in the Vault.
Vault and Diamond.
And
he's everywhere.
And there are 2 Vault keys as well. So, guys, win yourself a full-size helmet and some money back. Or in that Vault, take home a George Kittle Speedflex. So we close those out, have brand new Vault, brand new Diamonds in for the guys tonight. And you guys can keep on breaking all night, all Saturday and all Sunday. So we are open right now. So why not do a top to bottom rundown? At first, before I forget, let's roll some dice here. 6 or higher, guys. That's what we are looking for on our dice roll. Let's bring it up on the screen so you guys can check that out yourselves. Here it is. We had 10, 9 o'clock show, 7, the noon show. I'm going to call, I'm spotting the hat, but I'm calling the 12 right here. What do you think?
I'll say 8.
8?
Yeah.
All right. 10.
Oh, right.
10 again. All right, we'll do a 10.
Right in between 8 and 12.
We pushed. Damn it. All righty. Put this on the screen. 10 is our dice roll, guys. 6 and a 4. I can do math. That simple addition I can do. All right, let's get our chase wheel spin up, guys. We have the minis, we have the jerseys, the 1 and 4, the NBA, the Diamonds, the Vault, and the practice squad. We'll spin this wheel, see what our chase wheel spin is for our 3 p.m. show. Whatever this lands on for each break that we close out. Up. Ooh, is it going to be the 1 and 4? That's a good break for the chase, guys. Devin Hester, Speedflex still out there in the 1 and 4. And it is WrestleMania, Chime. You got to pull the Hulk Hogan, right?
Yeah.
What you going to do, brother, when Hulk Hogan runs wild? See, I wasn't a big Hulk Hogan. It was a little before my time. You know, he was in the 80s. But, you know, I don't think that's the worst Hulk Hogan impersonation. Maybe top 5 worst, but not number 1. All right, let's add this to our chase. I'm just going to put 1 and 4. It is the can't miss 1 and 4, but 1 and 4, you guys know what that is. All righty. Let's do a top to bottom rundown of what we have here in the break room. Let's start with that basketball series. We are 6 spots to go in the double box break, guys. Don't forget, in this basketball series, we have entries. Where you at? There you are. We have entries. If you get a team that goes to the semifinals and lose, $150 gift card. If you get a team that goes to the finals and loses, $300 gift card. If the team you get in this series ends up winning the NBA Finals, and let's see the teams that we have still left out there, the Celtics, the Cavs, the Nuggets are still out there. Plenty of great options. If the team you have in these entries, because there are entries in boxes, it tells you what team you get. If the winner of the finals, you have $750 gift card. And guys, it is possible. You could get the winner of the finals, you get the runner-up of the finals, and you get the 2 teams that lost in the semifinals. You have a chance. Let's see. Now we'll do real math. We have $1050 from the finals, and then $300. So was that
$13.50?
$13.50. It's working. The mind is working. You have a chance to get
Gears
up to
are turning.
$13.50 in gift cards. It is possible. Great team still out there, guys. So attack that break page, get your basketball spots. And on top of that, Chinmay, the headliners in this basketball series, still insane. We have 18 boxes left and 12 headliners, guys. 18 boxes, 12 headliners. We have the Sixers jerseys, Dr. J, Julius Erving. Then we have the answer, Allen Iverson. We got Shaquille O'Neal, Shaq, one of the most popular athletes of all time. We have Zoe Alonzo Mourning, the great Miami Heat forward back in the day. Point guard for the Detroit Pistons. You'll see him tonight against the New York Knicks, Cade Cunningham. Speaking of point guard, one of the best of all time, Jason Kidd, another great point guard in the top 75 team of all time. Dame Lillard, check your watches. It's Dame time coming up pretty soon. Should be coming back game 2 or game 3 for the Bucks. Me and Chimay are checking that box score. They need them.
Yeah.
Tyler Hero, Gary Payton, and Dennis Rodman still out there in the basketball series, guys.
29-25 Clippers right now with 2 minutes to go in the first quarter
There you go.
to start off that series, game 1 between the Clippers and the Nuggets.
Here's our Chase wheel spin. We have 12 boxes left in the can't miss 1 and 4, guys. Devin Hester, Speed Flex. Got the Bears, got the Falcons, and you have the Miami Hurricanes. And of course, on top of all that, you have the Pro Football Hall of Fame on there, the greatest return man of all time. That's coming from a Packer fan. Devin Hester, Jeff Joniak said it. He truly was ridiculous. We also have the Hulkster, Hulk Hogan, and GSP, George St. Pierre, with secondary headliners, Jerry Rice. I was just talking nicely about a Bears player, so I got to talk very nicely about George Ster T-shirt. There you go. That is the one. Here's the practice squad. Practice squad, I'm a little shocked that we haven't done more because we're down to 6 boxes in the practice squad. There's still a Roger Staubach authentic helmet out there along with a Thurman Thomas secondary headliner. So for $50 in the single, Roger Staubach authentic, one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. Definitely get it on the Cowboys football royalty right there. So Roger the Dodger in that practice squad. 6 boxes left, guys. Here is the vault. Speaking of 6 boxes, 6 boxes in the vault as well. And we have a George Kittle Speed Flex with the TJ Watt authentic. Maybe get a couple spots in the double, take home Kittle and TJ Watt. It's possible, guys. But 6 boxes out there and a George Kittle Speed Flex. This is Chase territory, guys. Chase territory. Here are the diamonds, the best bang for your buck in the break room. Authentics are better in every single box. And you're like, Dom, what's better than authentic? Those Speed Flexes are better than authentic. And we have 5, if you guys like ratios, 5 boxes instead of 6. 5 boxes in the diamonds, 2 headliners, Mike Evans and TJ Watt. That Mike Evans Speed Flex, the future Hall of Famer, the record breaker. There he is right there. And of course, TJ Watt. Is there a rule in NFL where the Steelers have to have a future defensive player on their team at all times?
I think so.
I think so. Yes, Dominic Hasek is still available in the 1 and 4, Robert. Good question, my man. He is still out there. He's a secondary headliner. Cool first name, too, I heard. Dominic Hasek. Rumor going around. Jerseys loaded with headliners here in the jerseys. We have Chinmay's favorite player, O.J. Simpson.
Oh, man.
Marshall Faulk, Brian Urlacher, Jim Kelly, Michael Irvin, Warren Moon, Anquan Bolden, Jamar Chase, Adrian Peterson, Corey Dillon, Kellen Winslow Sr. Probably more of your favorite player, Kellen Winslow Sr., Missouri guy.
Yeah, closer to it.
Mike Singletary. I got to appreciate some 2,000-yard rushers. No Huddle Jersey Series, guys. O.J. Simpson, 2,000-yard rusher. Another great running back. Adrian Peterson, another 2,000-yard rusher. And you have Marshall Faulk. Not 2,000 not 2,000 rushing yards, but 1,000 receiving yards and 1,000 rushing yards in a single season. So kind of 2,000 yards for Marshall Faulk there. And the minis is a brand new miniseries. Every box still available. Ed Reed and Ray Lewis. Is that a dual sign? Ed Reed and Ray Lewis mini? Wow. I don't think I've ever. I'm trying to think. I don't think if I ever seen a dual sign mini helmet. I'm sure we've had them in the break room. I just can't remember them on the top of my head. That is, I mean, we talked about earlier the greatest Ravens of all time. Ray Lewis and Ed Reed.
Oh, yeah.
Right there. There you go. That's an awesome hit right there. Aaron Donald, Matt Ryan, Bo Nix, Tyreek Hill, Josh Jacobs, Sean Alexander, Hines Ward, Champ Bailey, Luke Kuechly, Maurice Jones-Drew, Michael Vick, Robert Mathis. Robert Mathis' name we don't get too often in the break. I'm cool to have that. Colts fans, if you're out there. I mean, hey, without Robert Mathis, Dwight Freeney, do the Colts win the Super Bowl? Because the knock on the Colts was they couldn't play defense. Even when Peyton Manning was breaking those records, they finally get a defense. Robert Mathis, Dwight Freeney, Bob Sanders, the great safety. Speaking of Iowa earlier. So that's a cool hit right there in the minis I formation. Yeah, that Raven is awesome. Check that out, guys. Ed Reed and Ray Lewis on the Lunar, too. Get that with Hines Ward double up. It's an automatic double box break. Couple double up opportunities, guys. Sean Alexander, Aaron Donald, Matt Ryan, Luke Kuechly, Hines Ward. Then you got the dual sign Ravens, Bo Nix and Champ Bailey. There you go. What else we have out there? MJD and Robert Mathis. Maurice Jones-Drew. Jacksonville Jaguar. Robert Mathis Colt. There's a double up right there. Michael Vick. The Vic could be an Eagle, could be a Falcon. I've seen him on both here in the break room. If it is a Falcon, you get Michael Vick and Matt Ryan. If you're a Falcon fan, that's a nice double up right there, right?
Great opportunity to double up.
So the I formation should be doing some of those tonight, guys. 3 spots. Oh, yeah, for sure be doing some minis during this show, especially with all the headliners, all the boxes still out there. Minis should be hot. The basketball should be hot. The 1 and 4 is the chase. If you want to win a Devin Hester Speedflex, and at the end of the show, have a chance to win some money back up to $100. Get in that 1 and 4, close it out. We'll spin that wheel out of 100. 39 in the 3 o'clock show, 51 in the 12 o'clock show. So we're improving
steadily.
Yeah, we're progressing. All right. So for the maybe get a 70. We'll see. That's my over under for the next chase wheel spin. 70. Just big aspirations. It's a Pac-12 football game back in the day where no defense. So what do you guys want to break next? My guess is going to be the minis. Sorry. Ooh. I'm allergic to dual sign minis, I guess. Or the basketball. The basketball is 5 spots to go, guys. I'll show you the list of the teams that we have still available. There we go. Ooh. All right. So teams that have been taken already, the Thunder, the T-Wolves, the Magic, the Lakers, the Rockets, the Clippers, the Knicks, and the Warriors. It's coming down the wire, guys. You might want to get your team. Celtics, the Cavs, the Nuggets. I don't mean to disrespect any other teams in there, but those are probably the 3 best title contenders left. So, hey, if I'm Steven Lenhart, I want the Celtics or the Cavs. I have the Thunder already. Maybe give a chance at 2 gift cards. I know Sean Schumann has the Lakers. Maybe the Lakers, Celtics. You know, the NBA. We were talking about that. You know, Adam Silver would absolutely love that. So get a double-up opportunity. Take home 2 gift cards, guys. Like I said, you know what's better than 1 gift card? 2. Possibly 4. It's possible. It is possible.
It is possible.
No Kevin Garnett in this basketball series, but anything is possible. We pulled Kevin Garnett. He was in the 1 and 4.
Yeah.
So, guys, 316 here in the break room. All hell yeah. Minis basketball, I'm guessing, is our 2 to go on the minis. There you go. So that mini's going to happen in just a matter of moments. Now's the time to play the minis, guys, because when there's every box available, it's the best chance to double up. And the minis, $50 a spot. 1 spot, you can take them 2 mini helmets. So, and there's a lot more minis hiding out in that and more section, too. So there's plenty of double up opportunities that you don't see on the headliner picture on the website, guys. So plenty of chances to double up. We've seen a couple of double ups already. The NFC East has been hot with double ups. The Cowboys and the Eagles.
Eagles double up.
Let's see. I don't see any. No NFC. The Michael Vick could be an NFC. Could be an Eagle. Could be a Falcon. We have pulled him on the. I pulled him on the Steelers before in the break room too. So you never know with the secondary headliners.
Luke Kuechly and Matt Ryan would be a double up. Aaron Donald and Sean Alexander would be a double up.
Hines Ward and the dual sign Ravens.
Yeah.
Bo Nix and Champ Bailey.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's an NFC North hiding out there. You could double up with the Josh Jacobs. Sure, there's another. There's going to be another AFC East hit that you could double up for the Tyreek Hill.
Yeah.
So yeah, plenty of chance,
Plenty of
especially
opportunities.
especially this early in the series, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When it's just starting out. I was going to say that Sean Alexander, unfortunately, is not the neon green
I love those.
Seahawks minis that have been prominent, but
Bob Boulay calls
still
him
pretty
the
good on the salute to service.
calls him the Linda Blair green for The Exorcist to throw up was like neon green. Split pea soup is what they use for the throw up. So I call it the split pea green. I love those neon Seahawks. Some of my favorite Rave helmets as well. We got to see a Rave during the show today. Let's see where we at in the minis.
One to go in the minis.
One to go, guys. That's going to happen. Who's going to double up? $50 all it takes, guys. We get 2 helmets, 2 minis of that same division. It's yours. Let's say the first box we pull is Hines Ward. You have the AFC North. Hey, you're feeling pretty good. Let's say that second box is the Ed Reed, Ray Lewis. You're feeling a little bit better after that, right?
Really good.
Now's the time to strike here in the UA live break room. See, the orders are coming through. We see the basketball, so the basketball is going to happen as well. Probably do a mini, and then the basketball will follow once that mini happens. Get your spots, guys. I mean, I'm talking about these spots. We still have great headliners available as well. I mean, Julius Erving, Allen Iverson, Shaq, Alonzo Mourning, Cade Cunningham, Jason Kidd, Dame Lillard. Me and you are big basketball fans. I actually really like the Cade Cunningham. I know people are like, well, come on, Cade Cunningham. He's probably done the least, probably has the least resume of these guys.
Yeah.
I'm a card collector. And collecting cards like you want to get the guy before, it's like stocks. You want to get Apple before it's like $800 a share.
Right.
Cade Cunningham's guy got a bunch of cards for Cade Cunningham, and it's an investment piece. He's just gonna keep on getting better and better in
Stock
that
is
ball.
going through the roof.
You know it. So I like that Cade Cunningham ball. And of course, I don't gotta tell you guys about Julius Erving, Allen Iverson, Shaq, and Alonzo Mourning. You guys know the drill on them. But Cade Cunningham, if you never watched him play, I highly recommend checking out that Knicks Pistons game tonight because he is the real deal. All right, looks like that mini did close out.
Mini did close out.
All righty, guys. I'm going to get that message ready in the chat for you. Wait for my message. This is our first mini break of the new series. Let's get it, says Ghost Rider. What's up, Ghost Rider? Got the Ghost Rider here in the break room. Let me put those. Actually, guys, that's my fault. Let me put those minis on the ticker. I'm sorry. 1 through 30. That's my mistake. Yeah. I was watching. I was probably watching till 3. And then I was like, I got to get some sleep. So, guys, 2 box numbers. Who do I have here? Rob, Thomas, Derek, Mark. Who's got 2 numbers? If not, we'll go to the wheel. And any box numbers sent once the wheel is up on the screen. All right, there's 2 right there. I have Ghost. That's you, Derek, right? Ghost Rider, 14, and Tony Hoffman. Tony, you got to be in the break to call out a box number. I do not see you, Tony.
Is that Mark Hoffman?
Is there a Mark Hoff? Oh, that could be. Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, Tony. Yeah, it's a good point, actually. Good point. I am a madman, Alex. There is something wrong with me. There is something wrong. So, Tony, just confirm that is Mark Hoffman. Good catch, Chime. So, 14 obviously is good to go because it's a brand new mini. I am Mark. Cool. Gotcha. Ghost Rider having his back. I will second the 24. There you go. Thank you, Mark. Do you prefer Mark or Tony? Let me know. But welcome here in the break room, brother. Good luck. Good luck to everybody. Derek, Rob, Thomas, Mark. All righty, guys. You guys see it on the screen. The 3 p.m. show, the dice roll is 10. 10. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. Tony, I got you, Tony. All righty. Final click. And there it is. Let's copy and paste. We got Derek. Derek got the Josh Jacobs spot. The NFC North. Thomas, good spot to have. The Matt Ryan, Luke Kuechly, the NFC South. Rob, you have the NFC East. Derek, you have the NFC West. Rob, you almost have the entire AFC. You got the North, the South, and the East. And Tony, you have the AFC West. There you go. So, guys, good luck. These are the first 2 boxes in the series, so every division still very much alive. So 14 and 24. I can't help myself, Chinmay, Paul Konerko, and Joe Caridi. I can't help myself. I can't. I'm sorry. Alex is right. There's something wrong with me. Why not start this new mini break with a headliner, one of the greatest players of all time, 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, AD, Aaron Donald. That's going to be Derek in the NFC West. It's the Ghost Rider calling himself some box color magic. The beautiful Rams standard. You got the Beckett cert on the back. Very nice hit. One of the greatest players of all time, Aaron Donald. It's only him, J.J. Watt, and Lawrence Taylor. Guys who win 3 Defensive Player of the Years. Very, very nice. That's a way to start, Derek. Aaron Donald.
Great hit. There are some videos popping up recently of Aaron Donald still working out.
I saw him doing the
He's pushing the. I saw him with the
curls.
I saw him on the free bench with 130 dumbbells in each hand. And he
Yeah.
was moving those as
You
if
know
it
what?
was nothing.
I do that when I'm at home, and I have 20-pound dumbbells. And when I do 30, I'm like, oh, I'm done. And then I have my protein shake and think I'm going to look like Aaron Donald when I'm doing it. But I saw that, and he made me feel bad. I saw the 100. I'm like, man, when I struggle with the 20-pound ones.
Yeah.
So very, very nice hit. Let's write this out for you, Derek. Ghost Rider.
Maybe there's a comeback for Aaron Donald. I think he's pretty content with retirement, but maybe he wants back in. Who knows?
He did retire still in his prime. I mean, if he played today, he'll still be great.
It's only 33.
Yeah, he retired young.
Yeah, not that old.
I used to be a big Pro Football Focus guy before it was $25 a month, Chinmay. Now I'm not paying that much. But Aaron Donald, they used to have to rank the players at the end of the year for several years in a row. Aaron Donald, the #1 player. And it was hard to argue. He was so damn good. I actually want to give the love to the quarterbacks, but Aaron Donald might have been the best player in football. And of course, the most defining play of his career will never even show up on the stat sheet. It's the bull rush to get through on 4th down against the Bengals in the Super Bowl to make Joe Burrow throw that ball away. And then after the play, he pointed to his ring finger. Give me my ring.
Yeah.
Deserves it. Here's box 24. I'm so happy the Rams picked him because I remember that draft. The Bears wanted him so bad.
Oh, yeah.
And the Rams picked him right before the Bears.
Right before.
Oh, phew. Can you imagine that? Well, we have our answer on who the Michael Vick is on. It's the OG
It's the Falcons.
team. The Atlanta Falcons on the Salute to Service. We have a Beckett cert on the back. Michael Vick. Very nice. MV7. It's going to be Thomas with the NFC South. Nice hit, Thomas. Michael Vick. Nice hit. This guy was electric. He was electric. In that run against the Minnesota in overtime.
If you weren't playing Madden with Michael Vick, you were not playing Madden correctly.
My dad used to play Madden with me. And he used to get pissed with the Falcons. And I was maybe 9 at the time, and he didn't hold it back. He goes, "You're such a coward. You're picking the Falcons. You
Yeah.
can't pick a." I'm like, "It's the Falcons." They're like, "No, yeah, it's Michael Vick that you're picking." So I was trying to adjust. I'm like, "It's the Falcons.
Yeah.
The Falcons are okay." It's like, "No, it's Michael Vick." Used to piss him off all the time. And of course, I just run in circles.
Right.
Yeah. Madden 04. God, that game was great. Not to sound like old man yelling at the cloud, but the sports games, they're not as good as they used to be.
Not as good as they used to be. I can agree with that, especially Madden.
I haven't bought Madden in a few years, and that tells you something, because I love sports games. Madden's been the same game for the past, 10, 12 years? It is terrible.
It's not been good.
I remember back in the day, Madden 04, the great one with Michael Vick, but the year after that, Madden 05, I'm a franchise mode guy. I don't play that Ultimate Team stuff. I don't care about that stuff. I'm old school. Franchise mode. They had the great franchise mode in Madden 05 where they had the training camp storylines where where your guy's not showing up to training camp because he's going to go film a movie, and that entire year his attributes are all down because he wasn't in training camp. Then they had the Tony Bruno show, the radio show, and that was cool. And then don't forget NFL 2K with the Sports Center with Chris Berman. I thought that was so cool, man. Gosh, what happened to the great video games? All righty, guys. So that awesome mini break right there. 2 headliners, Aaron Donald, and secondary headliner Michael Vick. I will love to see Aaron Donald try to get Michael. Like that. That's like, you have the all-time scrambling quarterback Michael Vick, and then you have Aaron Donald, an all-time defensive tackle. That's a good matchup right there.
That's like the we talked about like the rise of the machines and AI coming through.
The entity.
That's a thing. That's a thing that we could gen AI up some mocks of Aaron Donald and Michael Vick. That's what Gen AI needs to be used.
They did it in that Rocky Balboa movie in 2005 with Mason the Line Dixon fighting Rocky Balboa and the computer generated. We got to get that for the Michael Vick. If they did it in 2005, we could do it in 2025, right?
20 years later, it should be done.
Bet you didn't think you were getting a Rocky Balboa reference here in the break room. The last movie of the Rocky series. Or maybe not Rocky, maybe Mason the Line Dixon, who was Antonio Tarver, a real boxer. If you're looking for some real fighters, guys, head to the 1 and 4. So we have one of the greatest UFC fighters of all time, George St. Pierre. UFC is huge now. I mean, it is huge. I'm trying to get more into it because, it's very popular. But I remember GSP back in the day.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. I was a big UFC. So the company that I used to work for, we used to cover a lot of UFC stuff.
Nice.
And so, obviously, McGregor was huge at the time.
Yes.
So that was what made UFC so big. But then you also had like John Jones, Daniel Cormier. Those were the guys that Anderson Silva was another one.
Spider.
Who was coming up. And then Ronda Rousey on the women's side. Amanda Nunes and Holly Holm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, that leg. I'm still thinking about that leg kick she got Ronda Rousey.
Yeah.
To knock her out. That was brutal.
Yeah.
But I used to watch The Ultimate Fighter, like the very first season when Forrest Griffin was on there. And that was like, I thought UFC was like, this is awesome. But, obviously, like I said earlier about the hockey, grow up and you got to like pick your spots, pick your sports in UFC. But really cool sport. I'm a bandwagon fan. Like if one of the big fighters are fighting, I'll watch. But if it's just like a normal, like, I'll probably skip it. But like if Conor McGregor or, back in the day if GSP was on there, definitely want to watch that. But 1 and 4, guys, we have the Devin Hester Speedflex, the GSP glove, and the Hulkamania t-shirt signed by one of the most famous wrestlers of all time, Hulk Hogan, brother. Also in the 1 and 4 secondary headliners, Jerry Rice, Jordan Love, Alonzo Mourning, and Dominic Hasek. I know Robert Pratt was asking if that Dominic Hasek is still available. You got it, Robert. I'm going to drop a link for this basketball, guys. It's 4 spots to go. It is going to happen. Who's going to close it out? If you're thinking about getting in that break, getting it now. Hey, the last show, Jimmy, we had a bunch of breaks that looked like, they were open, and boom, Matthew came in, bought them out. Rob came in, bought them out. So if you guys are thinking about getting a break and you see, well, it's 4 spots away, it's 7 spots away, I don't want to wait all day. You never know when someone's going to get in that break and close it out. So, guys, just make sure you have a spot in that break. So we know we're going to have some basketball coming up in just a matter of moments. Who's with us in the chat? We have 16 people with us right now. I know we got Ghost Rider, Derek's here, Tony's here, our main man, Alex Telez, Latino Heat. Who's out there in the break room? So your pick was the Celtics for the NBA. I'm going to go Thunder. I'm going to go Chalk.
Okay.
Boring. I know. You guys out there in the chat, who you picking for the NBA Finals Championship? I can't believe it, Jimmy, but I actually am rooting for the Lakers and the Celtics to go. Because that's box office. That is box office. As much as I root for the small cities like Oklahoma City, they obviously deserve a great team with, after Kevin Durant left. I mean, that sucks losing a superstar.
Right.
Never great. But, it's like the NCAA tournament. It's like, we all love the upsets. But in the Final Four, when all the 1 seeds were,
you want to see the best teams.
Yeah, it's like actually this is better. A couple upsets, but when it's all 1 seeds at the Final Four, it's like good. We got the best of the best. When it's FAU and San Diego State in the Final Four, it's like okay, cool. But then you get like a 1 seed that plays an 11 seed, and it's like then the Cinderella's over with.
Right.
So I went with chalk, the Thunder. 2 spots to go in that basketball now. There you go. Plenty of headliners, guys. This is a double. If any 76er fans out there, hey, I know it's a rough season. We don't judge here in the break room. It's okay. It's safe to come here in the break room and say, I'm a Sixers fan. You want to cheer yourself up? How about Julius Erving and Allen Iverson still out there? You get that in the double, guys.
Yeah.
Couple MVPs. Julius Erving and Allen Iverson, the answer. There you go. You got Shaq, who, him and Iverson, that finals. That Sixers team that Allen Iverson took to the finals. Brutal. Sorry, Eric. No disrespect to Eric Snow or anyone. It was not great.
I think Dikembe was on that team.
Yeah, but it was like it wasn't like, you know, I want to say he was washed up, but it wasn't like primed Mutombo, was it? Maybe I got my years mixed up, but
A young Raja Bell.
there you go. It's got a good podcast.
Tony Kukoc.
Tony Kukoc. There's a good number 7.
Yeah, Dikembe was on the team, but he wasn't prime Dikembe, obviously. Yeah, it was AI with 31 points per game.
The good AI.
Yeah, and then a bunch of other guys. I mean, Eric Snow was the fifth leading scorer. You had Aaron McKee and Theo Ratliff.
Oh, I remember Theo. Yeah, was it Skip to My Lou? Was his nickname? Theo Ratliff. I believe. I could be having my players, but I think his name was Skip. Nickname was Skip to My Lou. I could have that wrong.
Basketball Reference does not give a nickname for him, surprisingly.
Probably got my.
But Dikembe still averaged double-double. It was still 12 points, 12 rebounds. So
There you go.
It was no slouch.
No. All righty, guys. 2 spots to go in. Ooh,
One to go.
one to go.
One to go in that double.
1 to go in that basketball double, guys. Plenty of great headliners out there. Hey, you don't get a headliner, maybe you get the Boston Celtics or the Cleveland Cavaliers for your playoff entry spot. $750, you get the NBA champion. If you get the runner-up, $300. You get the semifinal team that loses, both of them, $150. Well, you get one team, it's $150. But you can't get all 4. It is possible to get all 4. You get the team that goes to the finals and wins it. You get the team that loses in the finals, and you get the 2 teams that lose in the semifinals. It's possible, guys.
It's possible to get them all, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And definitely the finals champion and runner-up, that's definitely the 2 that you really want.
Yeah. Yes. That's what I'm surprised, especially the guys who have, like, the really great teams, like Steven Leonard, he has the Thunder. It's like, I would want to get the Celtics or Cavs to have a chance to have 2 gift cards. Ronnie Sayre has the Warriors. I want an East team. I want the Celtics or the Cavs, right? Matthew has the Rockets, too. See, everyone's sleeping on the Rockets. Don't sleep on the Rockets. Got a great coach, good young team. You never know. Anything can happen in the playoffs. Ronnie's got the Clippers. That's a hot team in the playoffs right now, the LA Clippers. A lot of people, a lot of the sharps are on the Clippers. Playoff Kawhi. While we close that out. 51-36. Clippers are up. 5 minutes left in the second quarter. Looking good, Ronnie. Looking good. Hey, it's good to see this. Liam Hendricks activated after 2 years. Awesome to see that. Okay. Shout out to Liam Hendricks. See the schedule for the NBA today. I know we have Knicks in the Is it Lakers?
Lakers T-Wolves is the night game.
Here you go, guys. Pistons and the Knicks. 5 p.m. It's going to be a great game. Look at Kate Cunningham stats. There you go. 26 points a game, 6 rebounds, 9 assists. So you guys know, I'm not lying to you when I tell you this guy is the truth. Sorry, Paul Pierce. And there's the Lakers and the Wolves. We pulled the Austin Reeves in the Anmore section.
Okay.
Yesterday. It was a cool hit. Here's the games tomorrow. Rockets and the Warriors. Thunder and the Grizzlies. Magic and the Celtics. And Heat and the Cavaliers. Not as good as a lineup as it is today. So let's see if that basketball is still one spot.
Nope, it's closed out.
There we go. Basketball did sell out. We'll get that message ready for you guys. If you're in that break, wait for my message. There it is. Drop me 2 box numbers for the NBA double. Are we going to see a headliner? Are we going to see a entry spot for our giveaway? We shall see. But if you're in that break, drop me 2 box numbers. Stephen Remick has an RJ Barrett basketball. If anyone is interested, thank you, Bradley. Luna's birthday. Luna's birthday. I don't forget Bradley. Bradley, what's going on with Aaron Rodgers? Is he signing or what? Because I'm not a Steelers fan, and even I'm at this point, Lyle. It's like, come on, come on, Aaron. Come on. 6, Bill Russell jersey, LeBron jersey. 27 in basketball. I don't know, 27 in basketball.
There's got to be some.
Right?
There's got to be some.
Alrighty. I actually respect someone who knows their dog's birthday, because if someone's like, what's your dog's birthday? I have 3 dogs. If someone's like, what's any of your dog's birthday? I'm like, huh? Just make up a date. Whatever day my dog's feeling most happy, that'll be his birthday.
Pretty much.
You a dog guy?
No, I am a dog guy, but my sister actually it's been like a year and a half now. She adopted a cat, rescue cat.
Oh.
So my sister is currently out of the country, so the cat is staying in our house in the Chicago suburbs here. So I am cat sitting for the month.
Cats get a bad rap. They're chill.
She is very chill.
Yeah.
She can't move around as much. She's an older cat and has some medical issues, but she's very chill. She just pretty much sleeps most of the day, eats, does her things, and occasionally hangs around and would demand some attention, but otherwise very chill.
Sounds like me.
Very low maintenance.
Sleeps all day, demands attention when it's up. It does sound like me. So 6 and 27 are the boxes for our basketball double. All righty, here we go. Bradley, you have the Sixers and the Warriors. Good spot to have, Bradley, for a double, especially with those 2 jerseys out there. Jay, you have the Lakers and the Kings. We got a Shaq ball out there. Jason, we have the Suns, Bulls, and the Magic. Rob, we have the Jazz, Spurs, and Hawks. Joshua George, we have the Celtics and the Hornets. Lindsay, we have the Rockets, Heat, and the Nets. Rob, we have Knicks and the Nuggets. And Lindsay, we have the Pistons, Bucks, and the Sonics. Thank you, Jimmy. I had a cat growing up. I think he lived a long time, so he was, I don't want to say 20 years, but he was like 15. And when we got the cat, found the cat, we thought he was a girl, so we named Sassy from the movie Homeward Bound.
Okay.
And then we took him to the vet, and they're like, no, he's a boy. So we're like, well, can't change his name now. I'll tell you what, big mistake naming him Sassy, because he was sassy. he lived up to the expectations. All right, box 6, but he was a chill cat. He was nice.
Nice.
Rest in peace, Sassy. There you go. Got along with my dog just fine. So
That's good.
Cats and dogs, they can coexist. So here we go, box 6. Guys, the guys are like, what are you, a vet? Open the box down. The LeBron James Olympic number box. The Bill Russell. No one can wear number 6 anymore in the NBA.
Rudy Gobert, 27.
There you go.
Jamal Murray, 27.
There you go. When someone has a question, what comes next?
The answer.
You're good. You're good. Bradley! Allen Iverson jersey coming your way. Bradley Williams has the Sixers spot. There you go, Bradley. Allen Iverson, former MVP. We're just talking about that Sixers team that he led to the finals. One of the most iconic photos of all time. Sorry, Ty Lue. Walking over Ty Lue. There you go. Very, very nice. Got the JSA cert on there as well.
I think Ty Lue's happy with the result of that series, even if that photo didn't go quite his way.
Ty's doing just well. Ty's got a couple rings. Got the Cavs
yeah.
coach.
Yeah.
Ty's doing a good coaching right now for his Clippers. So there you go. Nice hit. The throwback Philly jersey.
Very nice hit.
There's that one, as a Bulls fan, I'm only going to bring this up once because you don't slander Michael Jordan, but there is the video online. Maybe AI. I don't know if they had AI. Well, it was AI. This Allen Iverson, not artificial intelligence. Allen Iverson crossing up Michael Jordan, which is as a
Yeah.
Bulls fan, I'm only going to talk about that once because we don't talk bad about Michael Jordan here. That was before the cornrows. That's how young Allen Iverson was.
Oh, wow.
His rookie year. Also, very good high school quarterback, Allen Iverson.
Not surprising.
Uh-huh. So put the answer away. This is how you do an age check with somebody. You tell them AI. What's your definition of it? Someone says Allen Iverson, they're around our age or up, and if they say artificial intelligence,
They're a little bit younger.
what's the generation after us?
Gen Z.
Gen Z, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So what are we?
Millennials.
That's right, millennials. All right. We're the same age, right? How old are you?
31.
30. I'm 30.
Yeah.
So yeah, same. So Bradley, let's write this up for you. Bradley has a Barry Sanders flex, Joe Montana, if anyone is interested.
Notre Dame Joe Montana.
Mm-hmm. The Golden Domer, one of the most iconic helmets in all of college football, right? If not the most iconic helmet. I can't wait for college football. Like when someone's like, "What's your favorite sport?" It's NFL, and my second favorite sport, I'll be like college football. It's like its own sport in general. It's a pro
Yeah.
league.
Yeah.
At this point, it's a pro football league.
You're right.
College football.
I agree with that. I'm more of a basketball guy,
Mm-hmm.
but obviously NFL is huge, especially with fantasy football. So
Yeah.
I'd probably go NFL, but then I'd probably go NBA and then college basketball.
Who's you picking? March Madness.
I picked Duke,
Me too.
and
Me too.
and I was at a buddy's wedding while that game was going on, and we were all just at the table watching this on a phone,
Dude.
just losing our minds.
Dude, April 5th? Yeah, me too. I was at a wedding. Me and my buddies, same thing. And we had a phone. Oh, and we were, everyone's trying to enjoy themselves at a wedding. And we got a couple guys that were making like, whoa, what that's going on? Everyone's like looking at us like, what are these a-holes doing? And
Thankfully,
Bronco fans.
Thankfully, there was no. Thankfully, I don't think anyone was giving a speech at the exact time that when they flubbed the first inbounds pass and Houston stole it and made a layup. That would have been real bad if someone was giving a speech at the time, but I don't think that happened.
Hey, we got Detroit basketball.
Okay.
Someone's going to get the Pistons.
All right.
But here's a little curveball for you. It's the rival. It's
Wow.
The Bulls. It's a former Piston, but it's on the Bulls jersey. It's Dennis Rodman. It's the Worm. That's going to be Jason. Jason has the Suns, Bulls, and Magic spot. As you guys see it. Chicago. It is a Bulls hit. But Jason, you are also getting the Pistons for a playoff entry spot. There you go. Hey, you never know. Pistons.
You never know what can
up-and-coming
happen.
team.
You never know what can happen in
They
the
have a
NBA
rising
playoffs.
Superstar Cade Cunningham. You just saw the stats: 26 points a game.
You never know what can happen in the NBA
I've
playoffs.
seen crazier things. Hey, the Knicks, 1999, 8 seed, made it to the finals. It's possible. Miami Heat, a couple years ago,
Yeah.
8 seed. Pistons are a 6 seed too, so their chances even better than those teams a little bit.
Yeah.
The Worm, Dennis Rodman. What a character he was. Well, still is. Rodzilla. There you go, Jason. What was your favorite Dennis Rodman hairstyle? Like the color? I like the leopard. I was always a fan of the leopard print.
I liked all the different colors.
Yeah. The neon green, I thought that one was cool.
The neon green was cool.
I like the leopard one was
I
good.
think Dennis, obviously, he had to. So obviously, he got featured a lot in The Last Dance.
Yes.
He got featured both as a teammate of Michael Jordan's and a rival of Michael Jordan's in that movie or in that series. But I liked his sort of the coming up of Dennis Rodman with Bad Boys, the Pistons series, and it was basically like him and John Sally were in the same draft class, and so they like had their introductions kind of together when they were introduced in the story.
He's another character, John Sally.
And John Sally basically said, think about this. When it was me and Dennis, I was considered the crazy person, and Dennis was considered the quiet, shy guy who just stuck to playing basketball guy.
You know, it's fascinating when hearing Dennis Rodman talk about rebounds, because you think rebounds like a tall guy just jumps and grabs the basketball.
Ooh.
In The Last Dance, we hear Rodman talk about rebounds. If the ball's spinning this way, you know it's going that way. If it's spinning this way, you know it's going that way. It's like, oh my gosh. We all make fun, we make jokes about Dennis Rodman because of the hair and, the marrying himself. He's a character. But what a basketball IQ. How, smart that is. And obviously, you could say, well, I don't believe him. I do, because Dennis Rodman, he wasn't 7 foot. What was he, 6'7", 6'9"?
I think it was 6. I want to say 6'8", 6'7", 6'8", something like that. Dennis Rodman, made defense cool.
Yeah. I love the photo. They have it. They used to have it. I haven't been to the United Center in a while, but they used to have it where he's diving. It's just it looks like he's flying in the air.
Yeah.
And he's diving for a basketball in the crowd. Just shows you what type of player Dennis Rodman was.
Dennis Rodman
6'7".
Made defense cool. The energy, sort of energizer bunny type of role that you could have in the NBA. Dennis Rodman was the epitome of that. Obviously, much more skilled than just your, plug and play energy spark guy, but Dennis was an all-timer for sure.
Question. I got you, Chuck. That 12 o'clock show so you guys had last night, how often you guys going to have it, and will you have heat like that all the time? Chuck, it's going to be every Friday night, same time, 12 a.m., midnight. And the plan is to have heat like that all the time. I mean, I know they have the Nightlight series. It's going to, go through to next week. So the Nightlight series, still Kurt Warner, Speedflex, Brett Favre, and Amon St. Brown, they're going to have that up next week. And probably another series if that goes. So
yeah.
But Chuck, next Friday at midnight, so technically Saturday, right, I guess? So,
yeah.
12 a.m. Central Time, next Friday, UA After Dark. Good question, Chuck.
But it'll be technically Saturday midnight. So it'll be Friday night, Saturday morning. Not Friday 12 a.m. as in Thursday p.m. Friday. It'll be a Friday night, Saturday morning type deal.
Yes. Last night we signed off about 11:45, and the guys came in for a quick line change. So, yeah, Chuck, we'll have that every Friday for you at midnight Central Time, my man. You guys, they loved it, obviously.
Yeah.
Saw the recap today, 4:30 a.m.
Went for a while.
Heck yeah. Why not? It's the weekend, right? It's Friday. Some people don't have any work. I shouldn't say some people. Most people don't have work the next day. We do. So why not stay up, have a nice little cocktail responsibly. You don't want to get too overboard.
Sure.
Relax on the couch and hey, play the break room, right?
Yeah.
Why not, right?
Yeah.
Why not do it right now? It is Saturday. Never too early to start on a Saturday. What's a Darty, right?
Oh.
The day party?
Yeah.
You remember those, right? Well, maybe not.
Big, I don't know how much I remember from them, but
I think I've been to a few of those.
But I know what you're talking about.
I have photos of me at Darty's. I don't remember being there, but there's photos of me there. Oh, man. What do you guys want to do next? What are they getting in the Jimmy?
Rob got in the mini again.
Good job.
So
there you go.
Yeah,
Good
that
choice.
mini break should be filling up soon, hopefully.
Mini break is loaded. Only headliner gone. Photo headliner gone is Aaron Donald. We did pull the Michael Vick from the secondary headliners. Guys, 28 boxes left. I think this is cool as hell. Ed Reed and Ray Lewis dual
Yeah,
side
the
mini
double.
helmet.
Yeah.
Two greatest Ravens of all time.
If you want two iconic Ravens, those are the two that you want on a pretty nice looking Ravens lid.
Mm-hmm. I like that lunar. The red eye. I'm terrified of birds, right? I'm not kidding. It's actually a real phobia.
Okay.
And I'll tell you a specific bird. It's an ostrich.
Woo.
I'm not kidding. I'm not making a joke.
Well, they're very big.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm not being sarcastic. I'm not making a joke. I have a legit phobia about birds. If a pigeon flies close to me, I'll please stop.
And now we know why you got out of downtown Chicago.
Well, you see the things that my friends used to do to me. But if I look out of my window late at night and I see a raven with a red eye staring at me, like that raven right there, I don't know what I'll do. I honestly don't know what I'll do. That's a badass looking helmet. You get that with the Heinz Ward double up right there. How about Champ Bailey and Bo Nix? What a rookie year for Bo Nix, right?
Yeah.
Unlucky for him, though. Most years he probably wins Rookie of the Year. Jaden Daniels, Brock Bowers, Malik Neighbors having all-time rookie seasons. Man, it was loaded last year with the rookies. And a couple guys, let's not forget about the guys who Roma Dune's Bears player. Maybe not 1,000 yards, but pretty good year for a rookie.
Yeah.
Marvin Harrison Jr., pretty good year for a rookie.
Yeah.
Which had guys like Bo Nix, they really took off, and
Sure.
future's bright in Denver. And hopefully for the Bronco fans, we're Packer fans. We know about not drafting wide receivers. Get this guy some help. I know they got Evan Ingram,
Yeah.
tight end. He caught 115 passes a couple years ago. Last time he was fully healthy in the season. That's always nice to have a nice security blanket tight
Cortland
end.
Sutton's a good receiver.
Very good. He's top, 30 wide receiver?
Probably 20.
Yeah, maybe. I don't
Probably
know.
20. I think he's top 20.
Top 20? But, the second, it's like, who's the other guys?
Right.
They had a guy last year, and this is his name. This is not a nickname. Lil Jordan Humphrey.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
So, get Bo Nix some help. Give him a wide receiver. Just not Luther Burden. Right?
Yeah, keep Luther Burden for the Packers fans out here.
There you go. So, plenty of chance to double up in that mini, guys. Like I said, though, you guys are the architects. There's 22 people of this watching right now of the show. You guys say, hey, I've been stuck in this diamond break for an hour. Let's close it out, guys. We got a great chat. They'll help you out. They'll do their best to close it out. So, guys, if you're in any break and you're just like, guys, can we get this done? I am sick and tired of waiting. Put it in the chat. Say, hey, guys, help me out. Let's close out the minis. Let's close out the diamonds. Close out something. And the 1 and 4 is the chase, guys. Don't forget about that. Got the Devin Hester Speed Flex. 12 boxes left in that 1 and 4, 7 headliners. And, guys, you don't have to worry about divisions in the 1 and 4. It's a 4-spot break.
Yeah.
So you're basically the commissioner of the league. So let's say you want the Devin Hester, but you're like, I want the Jerry Rice with the Devin Hester. Well, there you go. Just get the football spot. Boom. They both come out. It's yours. Doesn't really fit for the Jordan Love because the Devin Hester, Jordan Love, those will both be NFC North hits, but you catch my drift. So if you're looking for some football hits, get that football spot on the 1 and 4, getting the single, getting the double, getting a quad. Getting a quad. We've seen it before. Moises was here. Was it Wednesday? Quad break in the 1 and 4, 4 helmets. It's possible. And
Happens. And we have, the
least-
3 photoed headliner helmets. Or three headliner helmets.
Mm-hmm.
But there could be more than.
Oh, yeah. We always have some and more authentic helmets hiding out in the 1 and 4. So, guys, what do you want to do? Let's see. I was looking at that basketball schedule for tomorrow. It's not as good as tonight. Rockets Warriors, good start. I like that. Thunder Grizzlies, you know what's going to happen.
Thunder Grizzlies is, I believe, the first game. I think Rockets Warriors will be the late game.
Yeah, why is the top one?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's your preferences on teams.
Let's see whose account this is. Who is this? Oh, it is a Warriors fan. I think this is Colin's account. Illinois, the White Sox, Warriors, and the Blackhawks. Oh, yep, it's Colin's Eagles.
Okay.
So there you go. I know Colin's a Warrior fan. So yeah, Thunder and Grizzlies at 12.
Yeah.
And then you got the 1 and the 8
defending
match.
champs,
Yeah,
yeah.
Sorry, Magic. I was actually a little disappointed with the Magic this year. I thought they'd be a lot better. I know they had a bunch of injuries, but
A lot of injuries, young team, so sometimes your progress can be in and out, up and down a little bit. I do think it's a good matchup against the Celtics. I think they went 1-1 against the Celtics in games where everyone actually played.
they play defense though.
Yeah, they play very good defense. Second best defense in the league.
Paolo Banchero, he's another guy. We're talking about Cade Cunningham. He's a rising superstar as well.
Banchero's really good. Franz Wagner's really good. Cole Anthony had a amazing close to the play-in tournament or play-in game that they won over the Hawks. So, yeah, they got some good players. They got some good players.
What's the break to jump in? Oh, Kyle, I'll do a quick rundown for you and let you decide for yourself, my man. The closest breaks is the minis.
4 to go in that mini.
4 to go in the minis. Every headliner besides Aaron Donald and secondary headliner Michael Vick still available. So plenty of chances to double up. But if I know my man KD, he wants to go big time. The diamonds, I will say this, KD, 5 boxes left, 2 headliners. We have a Mike Evans Speed Flex and a TJ Watt Authentic. But you know the drill with the diamonds. In the and more section, there might be a Hall of Famer, an All-Pro, a Pro Bowler just chilling in that and more section. And guys, 5 boxes left in the diamonds. We have a Speed Flex and a TJ Watt Authentic. We close out this diamond series, a brand new diamond series in the room, brand new headliners, brand new flexes for the guys at night. Jerseys, $28 a spot. OJ Simpson, Marshall Falk, Brian Urlacher, Jim Kelly, Michael Irvin, Warren Moon, Anquan Bolden, Jamar Chase, Adrian Peterson, along with Corey Dillon, Kellen Winslow Sr., and Mike Singletary. Practice squad. 6 boxes left in the practice squad. Roger Staubach Authentic and a Thurman Thomas secondary headliner. Let's get to that vault next. That vault is 6 boxes left as well. We have a George Kittle Speed Flex still out there. George Kittle Speedflex, and another TJ Watt Authentic Sell out there. So 6 boxes left in the vault, 2 headliners, a TJ Watt Speedflex, and then we have 2 vault keys. Aaron Donald and Michael Vick, Eric, were the minis pulled in the first mini break. Here's the 1 and 4. We have the Devin Hester Speedflex, 12 boxes left, 7 headliners. Devin Hester, Hulk Hogan, George St. Pierre, Jerry Rice, Jordan Love, Alonzo Mourning, and Dominic Hasek still out there. Thank you, Eric. Appreciate you, buddy. Eric got 2 spots in the next mini.
I see him there. Yep.
You the man.
Yep. 2 spots left in that break now.
No, thank you, Eric. You're the man, brother. You are the man. Here's the basketball break. Basketball still loaded with headliners. Julius Erving, Shaq, Alonzo Mourning, Cade Cunningham, Jason Kidd, Damian Lillard. Then we have secondary headliners. Tyler, I can be your hero, baby. I was just trying to do like Chris Berman something. Tyler, I can be your hero. And then we have Gary Payton, the glove. I love in The Last Dance where he's talking a little smack about Michael Jordan. And Gary, don't get me wrong, Gary Payton, one of the best perimeter defenders of all time.
Yeah.
The glove, that nickname for a reason. But I love when Michael Jordan was just like, what? The glove. It's like, I had no issue with the glove.
Yeah. I had no problems
Yes.
with the glove.
It's like the glove. That's a good rewatch. Have you watched it again since first watching it? It's a good rewatch too.
It is a good rewatch.
I'm probably due for a rewatch on that. Maybe a year ago. I feel like that's like a yearly thing I could make that, The Last Dance. And actually, I don't know, because then I'll get depressed. I'm like, I started watching basketball in 2002 when I had Tyson Chandler, Eddie Curry, Jamal Crawford. That team stunk. See, it's so crazy because back then, when I first started watching basketball, it was only like 4 years since Michael Jordan retired from the Bulls.
Right.
And that felt like so long ago as a kid. Like, man, that felt like 30 years ago. In retrospect, I'm thinking like 4 years ago now. It's like, I remember it like it was yesterday, 4 years ago.
Right.
Mini closed. Thank you, Jay.
Mini closed. Yep.
I think Jay closed. He goes, you know,
Jay closed it.
He said, I got to help out my fellow Mizzou grad, Chinmay. Appreciate you, Jay. Jay's looking to win 2 more Dave Robinson mini helmets. Jay's like, I got enough of those. All right, guys. Drop me 2 box numbers for mini number 2. We have Rob. We have Ariel. We have Eric, Kyle, and Jay. Uriel? Am I saying that right? Let me know how to say that. Uriel? Hopefully I'm not butchering that too much. 20. Thank you, Eric. I recently won a Speedflex Adrian Peterson helmet. Do you know what it was? I am a Packers fan, so I would be willing to trade for some Packer stuff if anyone would like to. What it is approximately? I'm terrible at Speedflexes. I know they're well north of $1,000. I can't give you really set price because they all go for, if you find a Viking fan, they'll give you more money for it than a Packer fan, right, Chinmay? So it all depends on the value. And then 20 and 15. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you. I'm not the best when it comes to values.
So the Beckett certified Speedflex, I'm just Googling this.
Yeah.
So I'm seeing ranges anywhere from, $600
Speedflex?
to, again, it depends on you're talking about autographed or not, right? So I think I'm seeing with the autograph, I'm seeing anywhere from like $800 to $1,400.
There you go.
So, yeah, judge it how you want, but I would say probably around the $900 to $1,100 range is probably a fair value for that based on my Googling. Again, it's your memorabilia, so I would do more research than simple Google search, but that's my estimation as far as value goes.
I would say Adrian Peterson due to be in the Hall of Fame, right? Pretty soon.
Kyle's saying 900-ish,
That sounds right.
and I don't think that's wrong.
Right. Adrian Peterson due to be in the Hall of Fame soon. Maybe wait on it until he gets in the cannon. Maybe the value goes up a little bit. There you go.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Let's do it 10 times. I don't really sell memorabilia, so the chat, if you guys have a question like that, it's actually a very good question for the chat. A good question in general, Vincent. There it is, guys. 10 times. I'm laughing at Jay August's comment. You can't prove that, Jeff. You can't prove that. He's saying I steal all the Packer helmets in the break room. That's why there's no William Henderson. I'll take him home for me. No Mike McKenzie or Al Harris. I take them all with me. All right, Eric, you have the NFC North. Jay, you have the NFC South. Uriel, you have the NFC East. Rob, you have the NFC West. Kyle, you have the AFC North. Uriel, you have the AFC South. Rob, you have the AFC East. And Eric, you have the AFC West. There you go. Bradley has a Jaden Reed. Spieth next.
Okay.
You see Jaden Reed, when thrown to, passing rating, it's like 125. Throw to him more. Catch the ball more, but throw to him more.
I would not disagree with that.
Yeah. So
Jaden Reed went to the same high school that I did.
box 20, not 25.
Oh.
Yeah, Eric was first. You're good. Sorry about that. So Eric was first with box 20, so 15 and 20 coming up. I did see the message with Uriel with 25, but Eric was first with 20. That is true. Good point, Bradley. It's tough selling without football being in season. Thank you, sir. All righty. My OCD always makes me go in numerical order. So box 15. Start off with. Good luck, everybody. I formation, our second mini break of the new mini series. Good luck. We can't miss right now. We cannot miss. How about it? Bo Nix.
Woo.
Very nice on the Slate Denver Broncos mini. That's going to be Eric. Eric, the AFC West. Very nice. Bo Nix, the awesome rookie. Well, no longer a rookie quarterback for the Denver Broncos. He'll be on his second season. And the sky's the limit for this young man. He was awesome at Oregon. I mean, really got better
Put up a
every
lot
year.
of numbers. Put up a lot of
Got
numbers.
better every year. Because at first at Oregon, it kind of looked like, I don't know, man. But senior year, it's like, okay, he's the real deal.
Progressed, yeah.
There you go. Very nice. Nice hit, Eric. Bo Nix got the Beckett cert on the back. Headliner. Maybe Champ Bailey next. Write this out for Eric. There you go. Already getting some trade offers. Broncos are popular in the break.
Yeah. Very popular.
Mm-hmm. One of the reasons why John Elway has a lot to do with that. A lot of people grew up watching John Elway. It's like you meet a lot of Bronco fans who don't live in Denver or Colorado, and you're like, why are you a Bronco fan? It's weird. And like, oh, I grew up watching John Elway. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, that kind of makes sense.
Makes sense.
Same like people ask me, like, why are you a Packer fan? It's like, when I grew up, I loved watching Brett Favre.
Same.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
it. Sir? Box 20. Here's the box that Eric called. So if Eric does double up, then that's some box collar magic. Good luck, everybody. Eric said, I'm always Ayers when it comes to trade offers. You got to be, right? You got to be. This is awesome. This is awesome. We were just talking about, it's not Evan Ingram. We were just talking about Evan Ingram, right? 115 catches in 2023. You think about, they're like, man, it's got to be a franchise record for the Jaguars, right? No, it's not. Because Jimmy Smith has a single season reception record for the Jacksonville Jaguars. That's going to be an AFC South hit. Uriel, very, very nice. Jimmy Smith on the Lunar Jaguar. This is a sick helmet. You got two certs on here. You got JSA, and what's the other one? What is that? I can't see. It's a player cert. Very nice. So you got the JSA, two certs. What's better than one? Two certs.
You got the teal logo too for the Jags,
Uh-huh.
not the standard gold logo.
Uh-huh.
That's really nice.
The Lunar mini helmet. There you go. Very nice. Awesome hit. I know we have Maurice Jones-Drew. This is man, very nice.
Good fill, yeah.
Maybe we got Keenan McCordell hiding out. Very cool. Write this out. See some awesome. Like this is what I love about the break when you pull a name. from a guy who you haven't like talked about in a long time. It's like, oh, Jimmy Smith, dude. I freaking love Jimmy Smith.
Yeah.
Just takes it back, man. There you go. Write this out. Very, very nice. Jimmy Smith mini. Jaguars, you're welcome. Thank you. You got in the break. You did all the work. We just opened the box. That's all we do. You got to thank yourself.
Yeah. Pat yourself on the back.
Uh-huh. You guys can take credit for yourselves. You can blame me when you guys lose. All right, I'll take credit. You guys are like, damn,
Yeah.
Dom, you suck.
Take the heat.
Yeah. When you win, give yourself some credit. Alrighty, Jimmy Smith. Man, Jags are in the same boat as the Dolphins and the Chargers, where you can't find me a bad looking helmet.
Sure. Yeah.
Even though I do prefer the throwback Jags.
Yeah.
Better. Those are not to get all nostalgic on you. Love me some Mark Brunell, former Packer Mark Brunell. One of the coolest hits we had in the break room, Chinmay, and Bradley won it. Mark Brunell Packers jersey. And I was like, this is just that's awesome. That is awesome. All righty, guys. We are pretty
The
open.
Jags were doing some confusing things with their uniform scheme when they put they had like the black helmet, but they had like the gold spot.
Did not like that.
They were doing some weird things, and I'm thankfully they quit doing that.
Yeah,
now.
I think, yeah.
And-
But then they wear the throwbacks this year, and they
Yeah.
look so damn good, and everyone's like,
Yeah.
yeah, those are so better. And it's like, okay, yeah, go back to those.
Yeah, just keep
Why
wearing.
can't
just
you go
keep
back to
wearing
those?
these. Just keep wearing these.
Right.
It's not hard.
Like, I understand if you're the Broncos, where everyone wants to go back to the Orange Crush uniforms, but it's like, hey, we want our 2 Super Bowls with these uniforms. So it's
Right.
kind of like, well, and the new rule in the NFL, they can wear the throwbacks 4 games a year now, so they will be wearing those Orange Crush. But if you're the Jags, it's like, you never won a Super Bowl with those uniforms. Like, come on, go back to the older ones. They were good with those old uniforms.
Yeah,
They were
They're
good.
very good. Very good.
So, guys, maybe we pull Mark Brunell. I mean, we are Beetlejuicing a couple things in the break room.
Whatever uniform they came back on the Chargers on in that playoff game, that should be the permanent home uniform for the Jags.
I love the sleeves on the. Let's see, dude. If you type in like vintage Jaguar stuff, like on eBay, I love like vintage like football clothes. It's expensive, like the Jaguar
yeah.
stuff.
That Florida money coming to play.
Duval. Typed in Jaguars jersey. That'll get it done. Where are we at? Come on. Like, come on. Like, what are we doing, Jacksonville? I'll later subscribe to your newsletter. All right. We're on Collins and Collins, so Collins going to be getting Jacksonville
Yeah.
Jaguar. Look at these. Look at these. Oh,
Classic.
what are we doing? Tony Khan, what are we doing? Ooh, get the throwback cell phones.
Ah.
Oh, there you go. Takes me back, man. So cool. So cool. What do you guys think?
I can thankfully say I'd never had that type of cell phone. When the cell phone came out, I had the same numbers. It was like the dial number, no touch screen, but thankfully it wasn't that basic of a cell phone.
My first cell phone growing up, I thought it was the man, the Razor.
Ah,
The all black one, too.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I was the man. I went to school. I was like 11 years old. What's up, ladies? I got a phone call. And my teacher's like, put your phone away, jackass. What are you doing? So, anyone got Bills lids they're looking to trade? Says Sean Cummings. There you go, Sean. Got Jim Kelly in the jerseys looking for some Bills.
yeah.
Is 412 here in the break room. We'll do a quick top to bottom rundown. Here's the basketball series, guys. Hey, we still have entries in the giveaway. Guys, 16 boxes in the series. We'll have a piece of paper with an NBA playoff team. I feel you, Sean. No worries, buddy. If your team loses in the semifinals, you would receive a $150 gift card. If your team loses in the finals, that would receive a $300 gift card. And if the team you have wins the NBA finals, a $750 gift card. And Chinmay, you can get the team that wins and the team that loses and get yourself a gift card over $1,000. There you go, right there. Plenty of great teams available. Celtics, the Cavs, the Nuggets still out there, guys. Here's your divisions. Plenty of great headliners also in the basketball series as well. Julius Erving, Shaq, Alonzo Mourning, Cade Cunningham, Jason Kidd, Damian Lillard, Tyler Hero, and Gary Payton out there in the basketball series. Guys, get your spot, get your team. Some great teams still out there in that basketball series. The 1-4, 12 boxes left, 7 headliners. We have the Devin Hester Speed Flex. We have the Bears, Falcons, and the U, and the Pro Football Hall of Fame on that Speed Flex. Also, 2 everything else hits from the photo headliners, GSP, George St. Pierre, and the Hulkamaniac himself, Hulk Hogan. Still out there in the 1-4. Secondary headliners, guys, Jerry Rice, Jordan Love, Dominic Hasek, and Alonzo Mourning. Bless you. Here's the practice squad, guys. $100 for a double, $50 for a single. Roger Staubach Authentic, guys. 6 boxes left. We have a Roger Staubach Authentic here in the break room, along with a secondary headliner, Thurman Thomas, still out there. Here's the vault, guys. 6 boxes left in the vault, and we have a George Kittle Speed Flex still out there. I mean, after last season, I'm going to say, Chime, he is the best tight end in the NFL. Travis Kelce, probably at the twilight of his career. George Kittle, man, he bought out last year. In the 49ers, it was a rough year. Debo had a bad year. Brandon Ayuk, he tore his ACL. Brock Purdy, not the best year for him because obviously all the injuries around him. George Kittle, he didn't skip a beat. He was awesome last year. And just one of the most likable guys in the NFL. And then we have future Hall of Famer. We were talking about it earlier, Chime. There's a rule in the NFL where the Steelers have to have a future Hall of Fame defensive player at each time. We got TJ Watt on the Flash Steelers Authentic. You also have 2 vault keys, guys. So you can win yourself a full-size helmet and $100 back. We have both the $100 vault key. Here's the best bang for your buck in the break room, guys. The diamonds. Authentics are better in every single box. If you want to beat the house, and right, who doesn't want to beat the house, right? That's the way to do it. Get in the diamonds, $96. Get a Mike Evans Speed Flex. There you go. Mike Evans Speed Flex. If he retires tomorrow, he's going to Canton, Ohio. There's no doubt
First
about
ballot
it.
Hall of Famer.
Yes, sir. You get him in the diamonds. 5 boxes left, 2 headliners. I can't believe that the diamonds are still in this room right now. I'm actually pretty shocked about that. Mike Evans Speed Flex with 5 boxes still out there in the diamonds. The best bang for your buck in the break room. Jerseys, guys, $28 a spot. O.J. Simpson, Marshall Faulk, Brian Urlacher, Jim Kelly, Michael Irvin, Warren Moon, Anquan Bolden, Jamar Chase, and Adrian Peterson. We were just talking about Adrian Peterson a few minutes ago. We have Corey Dillon, Kellen Winslow Sr., and Mike Singletary still out there. And then the minis, guys, automatic double box break, 1 spike. Take them 2 mini helmets, plenty of headliners still out there. Got the dual signed Ravens, Ed Reed and Ray Lewis, Matt Ryan, Tyreek Hill, Josh Jacobs, Sean Alexander, Hines Ward, Champ Bailey, Luke Kuechly, Maurice Jones-Drew, and Robert Mathis still out there in the minis. For $50, you can take home 2 mini helmets. Let's just say really fast. How about Matt Ryan and Luke Kuechly? Pretty good right there.
Yeah.
How about Hines Ward and that dual-signed Ravens, Ray Lewis and Ed Reed? Those guys had battles. Hines Ward's like, oh, come on. I don't want to see those 2 guys again. Pull the Bo Nix, but we'll still have AFC West hits out there. Secondary headliner, Maurice Jones-Drew, Robert Mathis. There you go. It's a double up. Brett Favre looks sick. Yeah, they did pull the Brett Favre in the diamonds. That is a sick lid, though, that Rave Speed Flex.
Mm-hmm.
That is a gorgeous lid.
Sean, I saw your comment about the new Razer flip phone. I had to look up the new Razer flip phone. It's a lot different than what we're talking about with the old Razer.
Now you have
The new Razer is actually much more smartphone looking than the OG Razer. Yeah, that's it.
This is it? It bends?
Yeah, like the whole phone bends. Kind of like there's a Samsung phone that does that too, where like you can like basically collapse the whole phone.
You get in blue, you get in red. Oh no, wait, no, hot pink. Ooh, I need this in hot pink. There you go. Sean's got 2 Powerball tickets for tonight. Good luck, Sean.
Good luck.
Remember, if you win, we're splitting. Remember, you said that. Don't look back to see if you said that, but you did. It's on my Razer phone right now. Good luck, my man.
Good luck.
There you go.
He's splitting 99%, 1%. He's splitting it with you.
I think he said 50-50. I'm
But
pretty sure.
It's 99 to him, 1% to you.
I mean, I'll take it. Some of these are, if it's the $500 million one, I'll take 1%.
Post tax.
I'll still take 1%.
You'll still take 1%.
Hey, I'll take it. 6 spots to
I'm
go in
sure
the
it's a very
practice
good
squad.
phone.
I'm sure it's a great phone.
Yeah, I'm sure it's a great phone. There's a lot of wildly expensive phones.
Yeah.
I'm sure the Razr is perfectly fine.
Hey, does it get the job done? That's all that matters, right?
That's all that matters.
I'm at the age now where I'm like, I don't care how these shoes look. How do my feet feel in these shoes? That's what I care about.
I know people with wildly expensive phones who don't answer their phones. It's like, what's the point?
Guilty. If my mom's watching right now, she's probably like, yeah, that you know what next to you right now. I never answer my phone. I am terrible at it. When I'm at home, call me a throwback. I throw my phone. I just try not to look at my phone. I really don't. Because, when I'm at, it's like,
No, it makes sense.
We're so distracted by, I have 2 screens. Oh,
Makes
damn.
sense, yeah.
2 screens on the Motorola Razr. Damn,
Yeah,
2 screens.
Because when you flip it the other way, because I'm guessing it flips both ways, technically you get 2 screens when you flip it on like outside in.
Drop it in links to breaks that we are getting close to. 5 spots to go in the jerseys, 6 spots to go in the practice squad single, guys. Drop some links in there for you. What do you think, Chinmay? Next 6 boxes again?
It's up to you, Dom. You're running the show.
I'm blaming you if the boss man gets mad about it. I'm saying it was Chinmay's idea, so all right.
Well, the tape will say otherwise.
I'll ask. Well, you are my producer, so you have to edit it out if I ask you. That's it. See, that's why you need a bad producer like me to work for you when you're the host. So then I can edit it out. So there you go. So guys, let's spice it up a little bit.
All right.
Did it last show? Let's put it up now. And guys, if I get in trouble for this, blame Chinmay. Say, oh, Chinmay said it. AI switched. They made it look like it was me.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
The entity.
The entity did all the work.
I can't wait for the second one. You really think it's gonna be the last one?
No, I don't really think it's gonna be the last one. It might be the last one with Tom Cruise
No shot. I don't think so.
as a main character.
I'm not seeing a Mission Impossible movie without Tom Cruise in it.
I think Tom will have the cameos.
Like, I like how they're doing with John Wick. They're making the spin-off Ballerina with Anna Del. What's her name? I should know this. Well, the actress who's in the Ballerina. Look it up, guys. It's called the Ballerina. It's the John Wick spin-off where he's making like a cameo. If I win the Powerball tonight, I will come visit you guys. Well, you better have that money. If you better have that dough, which is Sean. Don't come empty-handed, brother.
No, it'll be like Suits LA having Gabriel Mockton as Harvey Specter, but better than what they're doing.
There you go, Suits reference. Hell yeah. There you go.
Yeah, I think Tom Cruise will have the cameos in the future Mission Impossible movies, but he might not be a main character.
I hear you though, but they tried to do this with the Jason Bourne movies where they had tried to make Jeremy Renner like
No.
and it didn't work. It didn't work. So they could try, but I'm sorry. If it's a Mission Impossible movie, I need Ethan Hunt.
Yeah,
I need
no.
Ethan.
There's got to be some. Yeah,
Whether he chooses to accept or not. All right, I need it. So, guys, next 6 boxes will be the chase starting now. So, guys, if you want to win some money back at the end of the show, just like the last show, let's have some fun. Let's close out some breaks. Any breaks? We'll go out and have some fun. Hell yeah.
Well, there has to be a new. Speaking of casting new actors, there has to be a new James Bond, right?
It's got to be soon, right? I mean, Daniel Craig, no spoilers, but he's no longer doing James Bond anymore.
Well, okay.
I want no spoilers.
Yeah,
no spoilers, but
for obvious reasons.
But
yeah, it's been 4 years since the last movie came out.
I like those movies, James Bond.
So
make Ricky do the jiving. I gotcha. Sounds good to me. James Bond.
Late 2027.
The next James Bond movie?
Rumor.
Okay. Who could it be? A
lot of speculation.
I know.
On the rumor mill.
Who was the guy who played Loki? Tom
Hiddleston.
He was rumored. I know he was Aaron.
Tom Hardy is rumored.
Yeah. Idris Elba.
Aaron Taylor Johnson has been rumored.
I seen a crappy movie with him recently. Craven. Did not watch it on Netflix. I was desperate to watch anything. Craven the Hunter, I do not recommend. A human literally turned into a rhino in the movie.
Cillian Murphy. That's an interesting name.
Oppenheimer.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
That's an interesting name. Idris Elba, of course. Yeah.
Cillian, he's too he's Scarecrow. It's like he's too great actor, but he's not.
Yeah.
Going up. It's like if he cast me as James Bond, who's gonna believe that? Except me, that'd be cool. I am open. If you guys want to cast me as James Bond 007, I am available. If we don't do any more breaks, I might be even more available. Send him to the gulag, all right? So, guys, Loki, yes. What are we going to do next? 5 to go on the jerseys. 1 and 4 always on the doorstep. So next 6 boxes, guys, will be the Chase wheel spin. Could be any break. Win some money back. Why not, right? Loki. See, I'm not really good with the Marvel stuff. That's when I get a little lost. There's too much going on. I was good until Endgame, and then I saw that one. I was like, all right, it's over with. No spoilers, but
I saw some of the newer stuff, and obviously, when you take out some of your money-making franchise characters,
right,
you're gonna lose some people.
Let's be honest. You take away Chris Evans, Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah,
you got the 1999 Bulls. All right, it's like it's not. I don't want. I'm just being honest, right? I don't want to see that team.
It's true.
I want to see the big stars. Michael, Robert Downey Jr. Did I hear this right? Is coming back to be I told you this Marvel stuff gets me. He's not going to be Iron Man.
He can't be Iron Man.
Doctor Doom. Thank you. He's coming back as Doctor Doom in the MCU movies that are like a continuation. So I don't know how they're going to do that.
I think they've lost the plot.
Well, I don't see him in order anymore, so I just watch so I saw the Spider-Man movie with Tobey Maguire, of course, right?
Yeah.
And then I saw the Wolverine movie with Hugh Jackman, because I like Hugh Jackman's Wolverine. That multiverse stuff is it got to go. I'm sorry. I just don't care about it. It's like, oh, look at this guy's Spider-Man. This guy's Spider-Man. It's like, dude, it's like, just give me, I'll take Tobey Maguire. That's it. No offense to Tom Holland. No offense to Andrew Garfield, but Tobey Maguire is Spider-Man in my book.
Sure.
Hugh Jackman, I mean, there's no other Wolverine. Whoever the next guy is, that's whoever the next guy to play Wolverine, that is going to be, who's Rob Johnson, who replaced Jim Kelly in Buffalo. That's going to be tough.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to be tough. You don't want to be the guy who replaced a legend like Wolverine, Jim Kelly out there in the jerseys.
And I like Marvel. The first 2 phases of MCU were awesome, right? Like this entire arc was awesome going through Endgame, Infinity War, Endgame. I actually thought Infinity War was better than Endgame.
I was all for those movies. And then Endgame, I was like, all right, it's over with. And then they're like, we're coming out with more movies. I'm like, oh, okay, I got to take a little break. So
the follow-up movies, they just haven't been as good.
Yeah.
I've watched them, and they just haven't been as good. I think the only one that I thought that was half decent was the Black Panther 2.
I still got to see that.
The Wakanda Forever. And obviously they ran into an unfortunate problem with Chadwick Boseman passing away, but that's that was kind of going to be their next sort of foray into this. Yeah, they just haven't, the Falcon and Winter Soldier movie, they just haven't been that good. They just haven't been. The Thor movie was not that great.
I did watch
Guardians of the Galaxy 3 was good.
Guardians of the Galaxy 1's my favorite Marvel movie.
Guardians of the Galaxy 3 was good. The latest Thor movie was not very good.
Yes, Ryan. I heard the Thor Ragnarok.
Ragnarok was very good. Yeah,
I heard
was good.
I heard the last one with Christian
Love
Bale.
and Thunder was not good.
But Christian Bale was bad.
Not good.
Someone told me there's screaming goats in there, and I'm like, I'm good. They got rid of their main writer. He ended up going to DC. All right. I'm with Sean. Sean likes the rich guys, Batman and Iron Man. There you go.
Yeah.
I'm a Batman fan. Hopefully we get that movie coming out soon. I thought Robert Pattinson was a great Batman. Every time I keep reading about that sequel, they keep delaying it. It was supposed to be out in 2025. Now 2027. He's playing a young Batman. He's gonna be 50 by the time the movie.
As a Chicago adopted Chicago. I've been here now for more than 20 years, so I'm technically a Chicago guy.
You're a Chicago guy.
The Dark Knight is my favorite movie.
Mm-hmm.
Iconic scenes in Chicago, obviously. That Batman trilogy with Christian Bale is an all-timer.
I do have a hot take, though. Dark Knight Rises kind of sucks.
Really? Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Batman's barely in the movie. He's in that. I get what the pit he's in. It's supposed to be the Lazarus pit. If you read the comic books, it's
probably the worst of the 3.
Oh, I love Batman Begins, so I do agree with you. I'm a big Batman Begins.
Dark Knight is definitely one for
Yeah.
me. And then you can debate between Batman Begins and Dark Knight Rises. I think probably I lean even, but I can hear for the argument for Batman Begins being ahead of Dark Knight Rises.
I do agree with Sean there. I love the Dark Knight movies, but my favorite Batman movie of all time is Batman Returns with Michael Keaton. Freaking love that movie. Michelle Pfeiffer, great actress. I'll just say that. Jerseys, 4 spots to go, guys. Plenty of headliners. O.J. Simpson, Marshall Faulk, Brian Urlacher, Jim Kelly, Michael Irvin, Warren Moon, Anquan Bolden, Jamar Chase, Adrian Peterson, Corey Dillon, Kellen Winslow Sr., Mike Singletary still out there. This is our closest break to happening right now. Guys, like I said, the next 6 boxes starting right now. Get yourself a Chase wheel spin. Could be anything. Could be anything.
And someone was asking, right? Chase is still around in the jerseys. Chase is still around in the jerseys. Jamar Chase did complete the Triple Crown.
Yes, he did.
For receiving yards, receptions, and touchdowns. And the Bengals paid him in the offseason. The Bengals are spending 45% of their salary cap on Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, and T. Higgins. I wonder what they're going to put out on the defensive side of the ball.
I saw a tweet that said the Bengals are going to be the first team ever to have the 33rd ranked defense in NFL history.
It's very possible.
33rd ranked defense.
Some team's second string defense is going to be better than the Bengals starting defense.
The practice squad. There's a
Yeah.
practice. Marvel does better with some people than they have with DC. Yeah, DC. I like the DC superheroes better because I mainly just like Batman. Batman's my favorite superhero. I was telling Chim I have the Christian Bale autograph Batman mask at home. I have a whole bunch of Batman stuff. Love Michael Keaton as Batman. But yeah, the Marvel movies, I would say they're better than the DC movies unless it's like Batman. Like I watched Aquaman 2, and I was ashamed of myself.
The DC movies, I don't think they tie into each other as much as the Marvel movies.
No, there's like no continuation. Like Aquaman 2 was like I was like pissed off watching it. Like I was not at the movie, like at me. I'm like, I really have nothing better to do than watch this. Like I was like aggravated. And I'm sitting there and like
I think I watched Aquaman on a plane, so I really didn't have anything better to do.
Perfect movie to watch a plane on. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, and it's like I'm an hour and I'm like, I can't quit now. It's like there might be a Batman cameo, so I got to check it out. Oh man, I do not recommend 2 movies. I don't recommend. They're on Netflix. I think they're on Netflix. Maybe not. One's on Netflix. Kraven the Hunter, garbage. Aquaman 2. Aquaman 1, pretty good, not terrible.
It wasn't bad.
Wasn't bad. I like Jason Momoa. Jason Momoa is an awesome dude. Aquaman 2, not a Dom pick.
Not your cup of tea.
Not a Dom pick. There's a guy in there eating bugs and stuff. I'm like,
Ah.
come on, dude. Come on. Jason Momoa was in that Minecraft movie, which is getting a lot of people are going there like throwing chickens and stuff. Am I reading?
Oh yeah.
What the hell's going on at the Minecraft movie?
Rip was mentioning that last Saturday. I forgot to check it out, and I have to check it out when I go home. Apparently there's a scene where like people are bringing chickens into the theaters or something. I don't know.
I mean,
I don't know what's going on.
Like I get like sneaking in like a bucket of chicken to eat. You know, I've snuck in food before in a movie theater. If the movie theater police are watching,
Yeah.
I'm kidding. Of course not. But you know,
I can't remember. I was telling Rip this last time. Yeah, I can't even remember the last time I went to a movie theater.
honestly, I'll tell you right now, Mission Impossible: Final Reckoning Part 1.
Wow.
That was the last time. Yep.
Yeah.
That was the last time.
I don't even think I went to another Tom Cruise Maverick, Top Gun Maverick. I don't even think I saw that in the theater.
Yo, that was an experience.
So yeah,
We gotta get
the
Tom.
theater's not as lit anymore.
I'm a DC person. Soup can kick the entire Marvel universe's ass. Superman new movie coming out. That actually looks pretty good. I think June or July. That looks really good. 2 spots to go in the jerseys, guys. Let's close that out. Let's see what else we are close on. Joshua George. There you go, Joshua. 6 to go on the practice squad. Single, $50, guys, for that single. We have a Roger Staubach authentic. And if you ask me if I'm getting a Cowboys authentic helmet, I want it on the standard. I want that on the iconic. Look at that
Not
star.
a bad get. Not a bad get at all.
Roger the Dodger, the greatest quarterback in Cowboys history. Sorry, Troy Aikman, but it's Raj. Let's see what else. We got a spot taken in the next double for the Diamonds. Guys, 5 boxes left in the Diamond Series, and we have a Mike Evans Speed Flex. 5 boxes and a Mike Evans Speed Flex. This is Chase territory. We also have a TJ Watt authentic on the Lunar. You don't like the Lunar helmets. You're like, man, I like TJ Watt, but I don't like the Lunars. Well, hey, Don't worry. We got TJ Watt on the Flash in the vault. I like the Steelers Flash helmet, the beautiful yellow. There you go. And then, of course, you got George Kittle, Speed Flex in the vault as well. George Kittle, he's probably getting ready to go to WrestleMania a little bit. He's a big-time wrestling fan. So there you go.
Could see him at WrestleMania for sure.
George Kittle. I could see him doing like a... Last year, they had Jason Kelsey and Landon
Dickerson,
because they were in Philly.
Okay.
So they had them come out in a match and do something. Vegas... There is rumor. I know Tom Brady, never played with the Raiders, but he has a little bit of the ownership. He's basically calling the shots for the Raiders right now.
Right.
There's a rumor that he might pop up. There's always some football players that pop up. So maybe trying to think of a Raider who would
Max Crosby.
That perfect in a wrestling ring.
Yeah,
that's perfect right there. Right.
What if Pete Carroll would be the kind of coach?
Take his shirt off like with how he did in the DK Metcalf interview. Oh man, I'd love to see that. That'd be a good one. But Max Crosby, that's perfect. Perfect one right there. Maybe we do see that. They always like to tie in some football players. I mean, a lot of these wrestlers are just failed football players. Roman Reigns, one of the biggest wrestlers, was on the Minnesota Vikings practice squad.
Yeah.
Got cut.
The Rock was a football player too,
Miami,
right?
the U.
Yeah.
Brock Lesnar, another Minnesota Viking practice squad player. So, yeah. A lot of these, Lex Luger, who just got inducted to the WWE Hall of Fame. I'm sure everyone was watching that at midnight last night. Was on the Green Bay Packers practice squad. So, there you go. Jerseys.
Closed out.
Thank you, whoever closed out that jersey. Appreciate you. Superman is matched with Captain Marvel. I'll take either one. So no huddle jersey coming up. Let me get this message right in the chat. If you're in that jersey break, guys, drop me a box number. Wait for my message. Drop me a box number for Jersey. And I'm not talking about Jersey Slime, the boss of Jersey, Bob Boulay. So waiting on a box number. Wheel, got you, Ryan. Wheel is out of 30. Appreciate you, buddy. I know Ryan's going for the Jamar Chase, Mr. Triple Crown. Let's spin this wheel. There's only one Boston jersey, and it ain't me. Hey, Bob, shares a birthday with me. Bruce Springsteen. September 23rd. I always look up like famous birthdays on your birthday.
Yeah.
That was like the most famous one. Bruce Springsteen.
That's pretty good.
That's not bad, right?
Not bad at all.
All right, box 12. I can grab that. See if we have box 12. Yes, we do. No huddle. Me and Springsteen were both Libras. All right, let's take you guys to the randomizer. This was our last break. All right, guys, just double check. It's been a while since we did a break, so wanted to double check that dice roll. It is 10. Let's do it. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. Hey, 5 more boxes. We do a Chase wheel spin.
Yeah.
There we go. Copy and paste. Take you to your divisions. All righty. You know we have not seen this entire show? Of course, because we're both Packer fans. A Packer.
Yeah.
I just thought about that now. Joshua George was a Packer fan, got the NFC North. Joshua, good spot. Mark Howard, you have the NFC South. Uriel, you have the NFC East. Vincent, you have the NFC West. Ryan McCall, you have the AFC. Hey, he's chasing that Jamar Chase. Halfway there, Ryan. You have Derek Hedrick, you have the AFC South. Kenneth, you have the AFC East. And Uriel, you have the AFC West. So good luck. Box 12. Good quarterback box right here. Maybe Jim Kelly in box 12. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows?
It's possible. Good luck. Actually, let me see if I took 12 off the ticker before I forget. No, I didn't. See? See? Always got to double check.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. We have. Hey, without DK Metcalf in Seattle, maybe some more targets for Jake Bobo.
Okay.
There you go, Jake Bobo. Seahawks jersey. Who's got the NFC West? That's gonna be Vincent. There you go, Vincent. Jake Bobo. Who's the cert on here? 2 certs it looks like. Got JSA and let's see. PIA. All right. There you go. 2 certs. Always like when it's double certed. Jake Bobo.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how the Seahawks align their wide receiver group with JSN, Cooper Kupp, and Jake Bobo. But he's definitely in line for more targets.
Bobo.
We'll see if Sam Darnold can continue producing like he did with the Vikings. Dom is already shaking his head, saying no, and I would be inclined to agree. But who knows?
Probably going to pull Sam Darnold next now. Usually how it goes. Very nice. I love that green.
Yeah. The green is a very nice shade of green and goes well with their other colors.
Just something about Seattle. Green Bay got screwed too many times playing Seattle, especially in Seattle.
I'm not a fan of the Seahawks as a franchise largely because of what the matchups have been like with the Packers, but the color scheme is second to none.
I'll tell you what, I feel guilty saying I agree with you. I feel guilty because some of the nicest fans, especially in this chat, Seattle Seahawks fans, they're very nice. You know, William Hawkins, Todd Palma, they're Seahawks fans. Robin Patton, they're very nice. So Seahawks, we don't like it because you beat us in
Right.
heartbreaking terms. It's nothing personal,
Right?
Just business. All right. I'm sure you'd rather be hated than other way around where the bad stuff happened to you and now you hate the Packers, right?
Right.
Yeah, it's better. Jake Bowman right there, right out. Vincent. Got so excited about that. All right, guys, 5 more boxes. We'll do a Chase wheel spin. Let's do it. Could be any break you want. Do a quad and boom. We're almost there, basically. You know Duke?
Duke and UCLA?
There you go. Yeah, okay. Where did you go to school?
He had 3 touchdowns total in his 4 seasons at Duke, where he was in and out of games.
Mm-hmm.
And then his final season with UCLA, 7 touchdowns.
There you go.
So really broke out in that last season.
Why do I remember him at Duke then? I must have been watching a Duke game one day until, or I should say, I probably had money on a Duke game and I was watching it.
Right.
That's more realistic. So, all right, guys, the ratios for headliners in the jerseys just got a little better. So, what do you want to do? It's 4:41. I will say this, guys, if we don't do a break until 5 p.m., we will sign off at 5 p.m. So, plenty of time to get some breaks done. I mean, if we're nonstop breaking past 5, we're going to keep on breaking until,
Correct.
You know, we got to let the 6 o'clock guys come in. But if it's a little dead at 5 p.m., Chime, it might be a Jake Bobo jersey, Seattle Seahawks, Vincent. So what do you want to do next? Could be jerseys, could be, and the minis is an automatic double box break. We do, see, 2 minutes, 4, so that'll put us to 5. We do 3 mini breaks, boom, we're right there. So if we do 7, we'll still count it as the 6 boxes as well. So that's up to you guys, though. That's if you want to chase wheel spin. I'll do a quick top to bottom rundown of what we have here in the break room. This basketball series is still loaded, guys. Julius Erving, Shaquille O'Neal, Alonzo Mourning, Cade Cunningham, Jason Kidd, Damian Lillard, Tyler Hero, and the glove, Gary Payton. We also have entries in our NBA playoff giveaway. And each box, 16 boxes. And I believe we have, let's see how many entries we have left. Give me 1 second. We have that tab here. Our last team was the Pistons. So 8 teams are gone. So half of the tickets are still out there, guys. So if you get a team and your team loses in the semifinals, still get a gift card, $150. Take that, right? If your team makes it to the finals and they lose, $300 gift card. I'll take that. And if your team ends up winning the NBA Finals, how about $750? And Chinmay, we talked about this all day. You could get the team that wins the finals and the team that loses in the finals. And there you go. You got 2 gift cards over $1,000 right there. Booyah. Seems like a no-brainer to me in that basketball series. Here is the 1 and 4. We're chasing that Devin Hester Speed Flex. 12 boxes left, and we have 7 headliners. There's Devin Hester Speed Flex with the Bears, Falcons, and the U, along with the Pro Football Hall of Fame. We also have 2 hits in the everything else section. No pun intended, 2 hits, GSP. I got to do my drum roll. There you go. GSP glove, George St. Pierre, one of the greatest UFC fighters of all time, and one of the greatest WWE wrestlers of all time, the Hulkster, Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan's one of those wrestlers where you see someone who's never watched wrestling their entire life, and you're like, name a wrestler, and like, Hulk Hogan, right? He's probably the number 1 guy you probably think of.
Yeah.
Very good in Three Ninjas Attack of what's the one they're in the amusement park? It's a good. It's a.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Three Ninjas fan?
I thought it was Kid Ninjas, right?
No, Three Ninjas.
Oh, 3 Ninjas.
Yes, I forgot what the one with the Hulk Hogan. It's like they're at the something mountain, the third one. There's 3 of them, I believe.
Okay, so we're talking about the same thing.
Yes.
They're 3. They are kids.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
yes.
So yeah, you're.
Yeah, 3 Ninjas. 3 Ninjas Kick Back.
I think that's the second one.
3 Let me see.
While you look for that, I'll continue the rundown. Here's the practice squad, guys. $50 for a single, $100 for a double. We have a Roger Staubach authentic.
High Noon at Mega Mountain.
I knew it was something with a mountain.
Yeah.
It's not going to win any Oscars, but when I was a kid, it was a good movie. There you go. Practice squad, guys. 6 boxes left. Roger Staubach authentic and a Thurman Thomas secondary headliner out there in that practice squad. That Roger Staubach will be yours for only $50, guys. Vault. 6 boxes left in the vault, and we have a George Kittle Speed Flex still out there in the vault. George Kittle, along with TJ Watt. We got the TJ Watt Flash in the vault. How about we go to the diamonds? Because we have a TJ Watt Lunar authentic in there as well. 5 boxes left in that diamond series, guys, along with a TJ Watt and a Mike Evans Speed Flex. 5 boxes left in the diamonds. There's a Speed Flex. I don't know if they're still sleeping, Chinmay, but usually 5 boxes left with a Speed Flex. That's chase territory. That is quad, maybe. Let's see. So, guy, how many? We got 5 boxes in that diamonds.
Yeah.
We have a quad and a double and a single. I think we got to take one of those down, actually.
Okay.
5 boxes. Yeah, quad, double. That's 6. Yeah, so let's see.
So someone's bought into the quad.
Who's bought in the quad?
Alex Roa.
Okay, I know Alex bought that spot a couple days ago. And who's in the double?
Derek Hedrick.
Derek, are you out there, buddy? I know Ghost Rider, if he's out there. Said, so let's see. Yeah, because a single, right? 5 boxes, am I right?
Yeah, no, that's correct. There are 5 boxes. And yeah, I probably should have taken the.
No, you're good. You're good.
Yeah, he's here.
So Derek, since you're here in the double, trying to think,
Could give him 2 spots in the single, right?
we could do that. Yeah. So Derek, good call, Chinmay. That's why, Derek, we could do this. We have the double up right now and the quad. We don't have enough boxes. We give you 2 spots in the single. We can do that. We could, if you don't want to be in the single, we could offer you a refund. Or if you buy 1 more spot, we could put you in that quad. So let me know, Derek, the single, let me know which one. He said, sure, let's go. So I just want to confirm the single. You're good with that? 2 spots in the single?
Yep.
Gotcha. Thank you, Derek. Good idea, Chinmay. They always got to stick me with a good producer. They don't trust me with that. They don't trust me with the.
All right.
So thank you, Derek. Appreciate you, buddy. Let's see that we have 6 boxes left in the vault. So we can actually take down singles bought in. Probably take down the double. 8 spots to go in the double. So because we have the quad, the double, and the single up. So someone bought in the single. Would you guys rather have the double up in the vault or the quad? It's your show, guys. Let me see what you guys want to do. The double up in the vault or the quad? Because I believe we only have 6 boxes left. Yeah, you can take your time. Two in the single. You know, probably take down that quad two in the vault since there's only 6 boxes left.
In the quad.
Yeah.
Or in the vault.
Or the vault. Yeah, I keep calling. Sorry. Take down the quad in the vault. I'm sorry.
Just okay.
Thank you, sir. All righty. And here is that vault, though. George Kittle. You know, we're talking about the Cowboys standard. We're talking about the Steelers standard. Got to throw the 49ers in there as well, the iconic helmet. Me and Steven were talking about the other day how the 49ers, they tried to change their helmets in the early 90s. It's like this generic logo as it gets. It just says like 49ers and just big letters that say, or big numbers that say 49ers. And the fans, after one day, they were like, no, you're not switching the helmets. The owner of the Niners, Eddie DeBartolo, was in the Hall of Fame. He goes, all right, guys, I'll listen to you. Sorry. So that's when fan backlash actually helps out, I guess, right?
Yeah.
So that's that Vault Series, guys. It is 4:49. We did say if we did not close out a break, if we're not breaking anything at 5 p.m., we will sign off. Or if nothing's close at 5 p.m., we will sign off. So, guys, if you want us to keep on breaking, we will keep on breaking. We got Joe and Rip coming in here at 6 p.m. They're going to have a great show tonight. Can close these series out for the guys to have a fresh new diamond, a fresh new vault for them. Sounds pretty good to me. 24 people watching right now. Guys, if you have any questions in the UA Live break room, let us know. That's what we're here for. If you're like, what is this? What am I watching? You have no clue how break rooms work. I trust me. You're probably like, oh, I don't want to ask like how break rooms work. I don't want to come off as that person. I'd rather have you ask that in the chat than you get in the break room and then we do a break and you don't win. You're like, well, where's my helmet? What the hell? So, guys, if you have any questions, any question, please feel free. We don't bite. That's Ricky and Robbie.
Good game brewing between Clippers and Nuggets. 84-81 Clippers with 6:40 to go in the fourth quarter.
Here we go. We got a nail biter in Denver. You know the Nuggets weren't going to go out like, you know. They're gonna
No, yeah, they weren't. They weren't going to do that. Jokic, 25, 8 and 8. So he's pretty close to a triple-double. Jamal Murray, 16, 6 and 7. It's a little less close to a triple-double, but kind of there.
It actually is kind of there, yeah.
Yeah, kind of there. Still got 6:40 to go, and potentially overtime if the game stays close. So
He's got a shot.
yeah, they both have a shot there.
Look at Russ, man.
Ugh.
2 for 8. Even Jamal Murray not even shooting the ball that good. He's only 5 for 16.
Yeah, they're not.
So,
Yeah, not great.
Kawhi Leonard, he's 8 for 13, 20 points. James Harden, 7 for 18. There you go. Not too bad. Vincent, yeah. Didn't I, was that the mini? Didn't we just do that? Let me see, Vincent.
That
Or
was
the
the
jersey?
jersey. Yeah, you got it. Jake Bobo, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
There you go, Vincent. Jake Bobo jersey. Seattle Seahawks. About, 10 minutes ago?
Yeah.
Yeah. About 20 minutes. Knicks Pistons at the Mecca. There you go.
Yep.
Plan on going to any games, Bob? I know Bob, Rangers season ticket holder. I don't know how many Knicks games he attends, but that place can be packed with
Oh yeah.
celebrities. Ben Stiller, big time Knicks fans. He's always at the games.
Spike Lee.
Spike, of course. That's always a given. The Knicks, no problem, Vincent. Thank you, buddy. Hey, like I said
thank
earlier,
you.
we just opened the boxes. You guys do all the work, so thank you for getting in that break. Jersey, still plenty of headliners left. We do 5 boxes. We did 1 box. We do 5 more. We'll have a Chase wheel spin.
Mm-hmm.
There's like the celebrity row at the Garden where if you're a celebrity, they let you sit there for free, but you have to do a bunch of stuff, like make a bunch of videos on the screen for them.
Yeah.
So like, hey, Knicks fans, welcome to Madison Square Garden, like all that stuff. So they let you sit there for free, but you gotta I don't want to say you gotta do a little something for them.
Right.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Probably that makes sense, man. These tickets these days, even for anything, unless you're a White Sox fan, you can watch them for $7. That's the one plus side.
That's fair. Yeah. I would, again, first job that I had, oh, God. Third seats. Jesus. Third row.
That's common money. I don't have that much money. That's common NCHEP money. Third row, $11,000. I better be in the next Spike Lee movie for $11,000.
Yeah, Jesus.
That's like, man. Like Ben Stiller better put me in Zoolander 2. Or Zoolander. Did they come out with a Zoolander 2?
Oh, yeah.
Was it bad? Right? Wasn't it really? I never watched it.
I didn't watch it.
I heard it was I think it was really bad. I think it got panned. I love Zoolander 1.
Okay. Oh yeah, the original Zoolander is amazing. Classic.
Blue Steel.
Classic.
It's like, why models though? What? Are you serious? That's after he explains it for like 5 minutes, he goes, "But why models?" And he's like, "Oh, are you serious?" It's such a great movie. So, all right, guys, 7 more minutes. What do you want to do? You are the architects of this break room. You guys call the shots. 7 to go on a single box for the vault. $93, guys. George Kittle, one of the most popular players in the NFL. He's the best tight end. And honestly, it's close. I would have Kittle and Brock Bowers. Brock Bowers he's the truth, man. But George Kittle right now, he's been doing it for so many years. A beast. And I hate to say this because they're not really a rival to the Packers, but they're kind of a rival to the Packers. Don't sleep on the 49ers. You know they're going to be back next year.
Yeah, they'll be back.
Mm-hmm.
They'll be back.
So George Kittle and T.J. Watt still out there in the vault. And 2 vault keys, $100, guys. Practice squad, Roger Staubach. 6 boxes left. $50 all it takes. A Roger Staubach authentic, guys. One of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. You see the Hall of Fame inscription? It's a Cowboys helmet. Cowboy standard. It's iconic. You win this helmet, even if you're not a Cowboy fan, your inbox. You can
get a lot for.
You're gonna get
trade that for a lot.
You're gonna get a bunch of trade offers in your inbox. Let's say you're a Packer fan, you win this Roger Staubach, and you're looking for a Brett Favre authentic. Maybe a Cowboy fan's like, hey, I'll trade you.
Yeah,
possible,
very
right?
possible, very possible.
So there you go, Cowboy fans or not. Roger Staubach, an awesome, awesome hit. This basketball series, I mean, this is absolutely loaded right now. This basketball series. Dr. J, Shaq, Zoe, Cade, J Kid, Dame Time, Tyler Hero. You got the glove. Wow. Dr. J, man. Jerseys 8 to go. Diamonds, hey, spots got into, guys. 6 spots to go. Anything can happen here in the break room. Someone come in and get those last 6 spots and close out and maybe get the Mike Evans speed flicks. Hey, maybe not the worst idea in the world, right? Yeah. Especially with 5 boxes left in the Diamond Series, guys. 5 boxes left. 2 headliners, TJ Watt and Mike Evans, still out there in the Diamond Series. The best bang for your buck in the break room. And we talked about it earlier. You're not going to find a Christian Ponder in the Diamonds, guys. There's going to be no scrubs. Hall of Famers, All Pros, Pro Bowlers. Here's the Minis automatic double box break. Ed Reed, Ray Lewis on a dual sign mini. How cool is that? We have Matt Ryan, Tyreek Hill, Josh Jacobs, Sean Alexander, Hines Ward, Champ Bailey, Luke Kuechly, Maurice Jones-Drew, and Robert Mathis. That makes me that mini series. Seems like a Diamond Series, all the names on there. That mini series loaded right now with headliners, guys. So about 5 minutes. We'll see where we're at. Are we really going to do a show without a Chase Wheelspin?
You never know.
Oh, man. They
happened before.
Definitely sending me to the gulag after this show. Definitely. So 4 minutes left, guys. If nothing, we'll sign off and get ready for the guys at 6, Rip and Joe. I believe their first show together. I don't know if they worked together before.
Yeah, because Rip was doing mornings. So
yeah, Rip was doing. I was doing the nights. So
yeah, very possible that they're not.
So guys, 28 people watching right now. I think we could knock out a jersey or a mini. Why not, right? Mini's only $50. 1 spot, take home 2 minis. It's possible, man. AFC North right now. Hines Ward and the dual sign Ravens. Ed Reed and Ray Lewis. I used to love that rivalry back in the day. And, you know, I like offense. Don't get me wrong. Quarterbacks, you know, offense is sexy. But for some reason, low-scoring Ravens-Steelers game back in the day. Oh, no. That was like, that's football.
Yeah.
That's like...
That's true football right there.
Ed
for
Reed,
sure.
Ray Lewis, Troy Polamalu, Steeler, Hines Ward on the Steelers team, Big Ben. God, man. Joe Flacco.
Yeah, Cam Hayward, Joey Porter, James Harrison.
James Ferrier.
Yeah. Ryan Clark.
Yep. Wow.
All the great names are there.
Who's Casey? The big man, Casey Hampton. Was that his name?
Cam Hayward, right?
Yeah, he's still with the.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to think about.
Oh yeah, Casey Hampton was probably I think so. You're right.
Yeah, Casey Hampton.
Yeah.
2012 was Casey. I seriously need to get a hobby. I'm still Casey Hampton, man. Big Snack was his nickname.
Yeah.
I like that. Big snack. 5-time Pro Bowl or 2-time Super Bowl champ. You play long enough, the Steelers are bound to win a Super Bowl,
Oh yeah.
right? Unless you run into our Green Bay Packers. I'm just saying that. Sorry, Steelers fan. I got to throw that in. I got. We haven't pulled any Packers. I'm starting to feel like Dave Chappelle. Like, got any Packers? You got any Packers? In the Chappelle show.
Yeah.
Any Packers in the break room? So 2 minutes left, guys. It's looking like an early sign-off for us, but you never know. Someone might come in and do their best Roger Staubach impersonation and get a Hail Mary and close out a break. If nothing is at least halfway there at 5. If something's 4 to go, I'll give them a couple extra minutes to close it out. But if nothing's at least halfway there at 5, we'll sign off and get these guys ready for their show. Any special plans for the weekend?
Nothing. No, I'm just chilling.
That's the best.
Just chilling, watching some playoff games, watching some sports, taking care of the cat,
What's the cat's name?
Betty.
Betty. Oh,
Yeah.
I like that. I like when animals have like real names.
It's technically not her official name, but the shelter, like, she wasn't responding to, because she was a rescue, right? So she wasn't responding to like the data they pulled off the microchip or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And Betty White had just passed away, so they named her Betty, and she responds to Betty now.
There
So,
you go.
Yeah.
There you go. I work. This is me, just useless information. I worked with someone named Betty. Nice lady, very nice lady. Worked for her for years. And then one time I saw we had like something, and Elizabeth was on there. I'm like, who the hell is Elizabeth? I didn't know Betty and Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, there you go. So there you go. Useless information when I'm hosting, guys. That's all. So I'm looking at the break page right now. 1 minuto. And 1 and 4 always gets me with the 4 spots to go. It always gets me. I'm like, oh, something got So it is 5 p.m. We are pretty much wide open. Looks like an early sign-off for us, but that's okay. We'll get the guys ready for the 6 p.m. show. Let's see. Yeah, no chase wheel spin. It was the 1 and 4, and it was the next 6 boxes. We only did 1 box after the next 6 boxes, so it's all right, guys. Hopefully, maybe they're getting ready for the primetime show. So, guys, Chimme, awesome day. Work with your brother. It's our first show.
Great show. Great triple header.
Hopefully,
Do it again next weekend.
Hopefully, you're not like, man, this guy's really stupid. Maybe he's just a little stupid. Not really stupid, just a little stupid. So, hopefully, I didn't ruin your time.
No,
too
we're
bad here.
all good on that front.
Yeah, so a lot of fun here in the break room as always, guys. You know the drill. We'll be back at 6 p.m. Central. Well, we won't be back. Joe and Rip will be here at 6 p.m. Central time. So make sure you get your spots in the break room. Even we're off air. If you want to get your spots there and have it ready when they sign in so you guys are ready and breaking, do that. All right, guys. From Chimme, from Dom, an awesome show here in the UA Live Break Room. We are here every day, all day, 9 a.m., 12 p.m., 3 p.m., 6 p.m., and on Fridays now, throwing a midnight show in there as well, guys. UA Live Break Room. We'll see you in under an hour. Have a great, great Saturday. And win you that Mike Evans Speedflex. I better not see that next time I'm in the break room. Sorry, Steven. Really fast for Steven for the basketball. Julius Ervin, Shaq, Alonzo Mourning, Cade Cunningham, Jason Kidd, Damian Lillard, Tyler Hero, and Gary Payton, Steven. So that is open right now. So, Steven, you want to grab your spot. Should hopefully be a pre-fill for you for the 6 p.m. show. But, guys, that will be it for me and Chimme today. Have a great rest of your